O'Neill for Smart Talk 1490 KMET.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez. Good to have you with us. We've got lots to talk about. A little bit later on, we're actually going to be talking to a very interesting guest about camping. And we've talked about this before with other guests as well. Glamping, right? That's a thing. And it's very interesting, the world of glamping and or camping. What they do, how they do it, and what you can do to kind of get there. So we're going to be talking a little bit later on to Whitney Scott, who is part of the Campgrounds of America. He's the Chief Marketing Officer there at KOA with camping season kickoff and a national study. So he's going to be talking about some top travel trend that experts are talking about in the nation, and how you could participate as well. And it's very interesting because if you look at the website, which I'll bring up the website in a bit, well, let me put it this way. Okay, and I've talked about this in the past. I've talked about how you can get like a van, and you could like have fun in a van, and you can convert it. And these vans are actually inexpensive. They're like $30,000 to $40,000. But if you fix them up on the inside, they could be kinda, but not really, like a camper, all right, or like an RV, but they're not RV. So they're actually kind of like on the outside, they look like executive limousine-ish. And there's all sorts. The one that I like, I recently went to a place where they have Mercedes-Benz. Those are a little bit more expensive, obviously, Mercedes-Benz. But then there's like Ram. Ram makes a really good one that you'll see. And usually, like if you see FedEx packages, not like the UPS ones, those are the big ones, but like FedEx ones, they usually deliver in these. And if you know what those are the vans, and then they convert them into like what they call van living. We talked about it on the show here, and we actually found out that the one that we talked to, she really liked the interview, and so, or not the interview, but us talking about her program on YouTube. Some of you may have followed her, but she lives out of her van. She's lived there like the last 3 years, and she travels, so she's a photographer. And if you missed that, you got to go check that out. It's a really good program. We'll post it again. But this is more of the where do you take your van to, and or RV and or camper or anything, and what do they have there at the camping site. So the website's pretty neat. I'm not going to lie. I'm actually kind of like, oh, this is interesting. I'm not sure if they have other places, so we'll have questions about that. But at the end of the day, it's a really nice setup. So let me kind of bring it up for you to see, and then you can kind of judge if I'm right, which, again, I think for any family that really wants to, it's a really good idea. All right. So what I want to show you is the pictures, because it kind of says a lot without saying a lot, right? So for those of you tuning in on the radio, just know, as much as I want to be able to explain this, I'll probably just kind of let you guys understand it by finding us on Facebook. All right, so find us on Facebook, and then you'll actually get us there, and then you'll be like, oh, okay, I get it, and then you'll probably want to do it yourself, and then you'll be happy that you did. All right, so here it is, 60 years and just getting started. Learn more. Where do you want to go is the headline there. All you have to do is go to KOA.com. You check in the date that you want to check in, the checkout, the way date you want to check out. The camping site allows for you to do everything you want at the camping site. And the camping site comes like you put your RV, or you put your camper, or you put your van, and then you kind of park it, and you have all the facilities there for you right next to the beach. It's really nice. They even have a kids with cancer to camp. They have like a help send kids with cancer to camp. Learn more information there. They're doing a lot of really good things, but it's kind of like a whole setup, so it's really nice. And if you're on our Facebook account, you'll see, and or YouTube, and or Twitter, and or LinkedIn, you'll see all that they have to offer for the family. And it's pretty neat. So they have RV sites, they have their own lodging as well, and tent sites. And then if you have questions about why camp at KOA, they got all that information. So we're going to kind of get that information in a little bit from our guest, who's going to call in at 8:30. He's going to talk about all this and all the great stuff that you could do with your camping. So that's the good news. We'll be talking about that around the corner. So definitely stay for that. That's at the half-hour mark. So if you got to go somewhere, just put us on. I don't even know what to call that. What would you call that, Jesse? Like put us on the side so you don't like miss it.
Oh yeah. For the whole glamping thing, I would love to go camping or glamping, whichever.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Like I would love to go into those giant tree houses, but then I'm afraid, like, what if I wake up at night, forget where I am, and then fall out of the tree?
Oh God! All right, not that. Yeah, let's not do that. I sadly enough after that. And by the way, I had a comment about that episode yesterday. I'm not going to revisit it because it was like, are you kidding me? They were thinking about that. How should I say it without saying it? If you see yesterday's show, or if you watch any of our shows regularly, just know, what did you call it? The vault.
Oh yes, the vault toilet. I wish I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, there you go. So if you know that one, somebody was thinking about that 2 hours later, and I was like, wow, we made an impression. I don't know if that's good or bad. So there you go. Let's see. Mark Blevin says, fun in a van. Yeah, actually, there is fun in a van. And people live in it here, and even couples, by the way, which I say, and to the ladies out there, you know what I'm talking about. If you get a lady that wants to go camping, you got a different lady for most people, right? But if you go with one who wants to go, I don't even know how to call it. Let's just put it this way. Anybody that will live in a van with you and go cross country is going to be nice about anything that you ever get them. Because A, they learn to live with not that much. And B, they learn the simple art of life living, right? They're not worried about like, how do you say it without getting... okay. I think ladies that start down that route kind of go, why would I live in a van? And then they see these vans and they go, I get it. Because they're like, they got their little kitchen, they get to travel, they get their little bathroom, they get their, they get all the, what you would think is not comforts, but like, okay, I'll give you a perfect example, Jesse. I got 2 books already that I need, how do I say it? I need illustrations, right? But once that's done and once I publish it, what if I want to take a book tour, right? Would I want to get one of these vans? And the answer is yes. I found that you can actually get your payment so low because you can do a 20-year plan. Now, I know for those people that go, why would you want to break it down to 20 years? What kind of vehicle, Jesse, can you get over a 20-year plan ever?
I don't know. I just know that if you're going to be using it for 20 years, you better learn how to fix it up in every way possible.
Yeah, but here's the thing. What if you had resale value and you can resell it right away, like within 3 years?
Okay, yeah, no, I can see that. As long as you get paid off, yeah.
Now, what if your payment for your van, like with all the nice stuff on the inside, it amounts to about $80,000, okay? Let's say it's $90,000, even $100,000, because you got solar panels on the top, giving you all the power you need in between, right? Now, it's self-sustaining. It's got everything you need. It's got the electronics that you need. You could play your PlayStation inside. You're not without electricity because of the solar panels, right? And you finance it all. And you get your payment at anywhere from like $480 to like $530, right? Depending on credit. Because you break it over 20 years. Then you resell it in 30 years. Now, you know how many people have a vehicle that's like a small vehicle because of credit, and they're already paying that much? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what your payment is, but the average payment for a vehicle is anywhere from $300 to honestly $800. And those are like, people like that want nicer cars, like 40, 50, 60,000. So A, you can live in it. B, you can have it as maybe a second vehicle if you want, or you can have it as your main vehicle, and you can travel at any time, and you can be safe doing it, right? Because you could park it anywhere, right? That's what this campground is going to talk about. It's more like, for actual like RVing, so to speak. But it's an option that is a huge community already growing, Jesse. And when you actually find them on YouTube, you kind of understand it. There's always like negatives and positives. There was one guy, he was really neat. He was like stationing his van over in like the nicer part of like, I think Santa Monica or somewhere like somewhere nice. And inside he had, and I kid you not, Jesse, this one like really blew me away. He had a shower that had like always on water because it recycled. So it was water that was recycling, right? So he didn't have to because you only have so many canisters, so much water in a van, right? But it recycled with hot water the whole time. So you could take like a 20-minute shower in the van privately, get out, go to the party down the street. You know what I mean? And then take your van and go park it wherever you want. You know what I mean? Like I would say go with a nice area, obviously, but you don't have to pay a fee like you do an RV. It's not big like an RV. So it's technically called a B class vehicle, right? Some call them a B plus. I would go with B plus because they're nicer. But you could do that over a 20-year. Some do even a 30-year. So you get your payment way low. You pocket the rest, and you make money all the way through. There's so many people that make I'll give you a perfect example, Jesse. Like, okay, at the station, not going to give our location, although some people know, but at the station, we have like an area where you could park a vehicle, right? Now, what if I wanted to spend the night down the street and then be there in the studio later the very next day? I could do that with this vehicle. It's very difficult to do that with RVs, right? That are very big because they're very cumbersome. And they're, you have to know how to drive them. But a van, you don't have to. It drives like a vehicle. So you got your payment like you would any vehicle because everybody has a car, right? Everybody has a vehicle. And you get to actually spruce it up so it looks really nice on the inside. And everybody has a different way of doing it. They have some places that custom make it for you. And then there's some ladies that I know that make it themselves. Kind of like rehabbing a home, but you rehab a van. So that's a new form of business. So I could see a lot of people making money on the side because you don't need a lot to fix up the inside. As long as you kind of know what works, you can make it work. And one guy, I kid you not, my mom was all over it. There was a bed that was hidden away, but it was one of those, I forget what they call them, but it's like you push it up and it's out of the way, so it's like built onto the side of the van, right? And then you think it's just like the wall, but it's not, and they have nice coloring. And then all of a sudden he pulls it down and it's a full bed.
So he has a mini Murphy bed in there?
Yes. And then, it was a full-size bed, actually. It was a full-size Murphy bed. Yeah. So then I was like, whoa, you can make a lot with less. So then I was looking at rooms and how you can make rooms compatible with just one room and make it and then I saw, again, you guys got to just YouTube van living, and you'll find what I'm talking about, and you'll see there's a whole community doing it. And it's good. Here's what I say about this. It's good rather than going in tents, right? And I say that to people that are really struggling, okay? I'm not saying to families of 8 to do that. I'm not saying that. I say move in with each other, right? But let's say you're a struggling person, right? And you want to minimize your costs. Do so for a good 6 months and then pocket the rest. Because where else can you get rent, right? Because you could live in it. As long as you have a bathroom and a shower, you got everything there, and then a bed to rest yourself in. That's why I like B or B plus type vehicles. And if you Google that, you'll find exactly what I'm talking about. But these vehicles are able to have you live in them and still look cool in them because it doesn't look like old man Hubbard in a RV. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Because some people are like, I don't want to bring my lady to my RV. You know what I mean? But a van that looks cool and is decked out with game entertainment and TV and don't think party bus because that's weird, but sleek. I gotta show you some pictures of that. I gotta do that. Maybe I'll do that on the next break so you guys understand what I'm talking about. Because I know some are I still don't get it. So let me Google some vans and then I'll show you guys, and then you could be the decision maker of that since we're talking about campgrounds. How about that? Does that sound good, Jesse?
Yeah, it does. I'm just thinking of the extreme negative. So yeah, keep going.
Well, okay, the extreme negatives are this, and one lady actually discussed that. She talked about safety because she does it herself. Because she doesn't want to be followed, right? She doesn't want to be broken into. She doesn't want to be held at gunpoint, right? So she has certain tips, but she usually spends time like in areas. She doesn't tell anybody where she's at. If anything, like when she puts things on Instagram or YouTube or anything, she lets you know after she's been away from there. Because she's like, why do you want to know my location, right? Because sometimes people will ask that, right? Where are you at this time? You know, she's like, no. So she's very well aware of that. But she travels herself, right? And she's the photographer that I was talking about. We were really going to have her on. But she talked about, you know, certain like precautions, which everybody should have. Because people are following you to your house, right? Like, and your house is more safe than not, right? So you have home invasion robberies. And I saw one post on Twitter. They said, I'm scared enough to have a nice watch and or a vehicle in LA. And I go, yeah, exactly. Get out of LA. Find travel like in Yosemite, or find travel like, you know what I mean, Jesse?
Yeah, that's actually pretty sad when you're afraid to walk around with a decent, nice watch, and in LA, and if you don't have to worry about getting mugged or something. That's wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, we're going to go to comments. We're going to go to a real quick break. Stephanie Reese says, I know I would like to own those boat houses on Lake Erie someday. And I'll say this. I would prefer, and once you see what I'm talking about, I think maybe you'll understand. I would prefer a van living space because I could travel anywhere. And back to my book, I could travel with my book anywhere, day to day to day to day, go cross country in a van. Can I in a bus? Yes, but they're more expensive, right? A van that's self-sustaining and has power for days, I could honestly like set up shop on the outside and sell books wherever I'm at, like a pop-up shop, you know what I mean? And I could do like a tour. So I can like hook up maybe like a few cameras and live stream the whole way, right? Or at least part of the way, right? When I'm, because, you know, I'm a guy, whatever. And the only thing that I would probably say is like know the neighborhood that you're going to park in, right? But you could park at the beach, you could park at like, you don't have to pay for, you know, as long as you like know the parking laws, you're fine. You know what I mean? And as long as it's like dark tinted on the outside, nobody knows that you're actually, you know, living on the inside, you're fine there too. And then the other thing is some guys actually have a very nice security system on the outside. So they have cameras all around the vehicle, and then sensors, and then alarms, and then they're hooked up to security. And some actually do carry, you know, a rifle and or a gun. You know what I mean? That girl carries a gun, obviously, and a knife, I think. But my point is, like, be aware of where you're at, and you'll be fine, because not every place is like LA, right? So there you go. Okay, we're gonna take a quick little break. When we come back, we got more right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Your health truly is the greatest gift. At U-Theory, quality of life is at the heart of every product we make. From farm to shelf, we travel the world to source the purest, most efficacious, and clinically studied ingredients to create science-backed supplements that support beauty, emotional, digestive, and physical well-being. All U-Theory products are manufactured at our Southern California facility, ensuring the highest quality standards every step of the way. As a family-owned company, we celebrate the power of human potential with a mission to inspire wellness in all. Try U-Theory Immune Plus Daily Wellness. 100% daily values of vitamin C, D3, and zinc. Go beyond the you of today and catch the you of tomorrow. U-Theory.
When you want the best performance for your vehicle, think only of Scott's Headers and Mufflers in Beaumont, right off the I-10 and 60 freeways. Check out Scott's complete list of performance products on their website at hdrinfo.com. Scott's Headers and Mufflers can recommend ways for your car or truck to get better gas mileage and cut down on emissions. Need your car or truck to pass smog only? Go to Scott's Headers and Mufflers in Beaumont. Find out all of your questions on vehicle performance by logging on to hdrinfo.com. Scott's Headers and Mufflers in Beaumont. hdrinfo.com.
It's the Rockefellers Music Festival, May 21st and 22nd at the Dysart Equestrian Center in Banning, with headliners Pat Travers, Boom Boom, Out Go Life, the Zappa Band, Crazy Town, Come My Lady, Come My Lady, and Cottonmouth Kings. Plus, more than 21 rock bands playing tributes to Van Halen, Ozzy Osbourne, Leonard Skinner, Led Zeppelin, Aerosmith, and more. RV camping, food, vendors, and a great time for all. Let's go live outside at the Rockefellers Music Festival. Tickets at rockefellers.live.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio KMET 1490 AM. Jesse and I kicking it up here, getting ready for our guest around the corner. And let me kind of bring up what it is I'm talking about, and then just so you can kind of judge if you can see this. And it is an interesting way to kind of go about it. And I say, again, if you can, do, okay? Now, I Googled, just so you know, again, just a bunch of, like, stuff on YouTube, obviously. And I look at all these, right? And they're all over the place with different designs. Some of them market it because each and every one of them are different. And they actually sometimes will give a link show how they're kind of fixed up and how they look nice, right? So let me go to this, and this is what I typed in: van living. Okay, so you'll see here some of the designs, and I'm going to scroll down, but if you kind of zoom in on your photo there, I don't know how to zoom in further, but you'll see some interesting things, including what they look like. Okay, and some of the happy couples and happy women that actually are like very, I would say, like Santa Monica-ish or Malibu-ish, are actually like, if they could do it, anyone can do it, right? I actually showed a few people this, and they were like, you know what, I want to do that, okay? So let me kind of go a little down. One says 150,000 versus 40,000, you know? But like I say, think 20-year plan and break it down into payments of anywhere like under, even like, let's say with insurance, right? Like maybe 600, right? Or 680. You include all that together because you're going to have to take a vehicle somewhere, right? But you can live in it, right? Oh man, look at this one. This is the most luxurious van built with nice seats. This would be something I would want. Okay, and this is how nice you can get them on the inside. But this is what people would get technically, simply for, how do I say it? I'll let this kind of play. For those of you tuning in on our Facebook feed, you'll see the YouTube feed that we're showing. But if you see here some of the things, you'll see that they're nice on the outside, very luxurious. Okay, these are the type of vans I'm talking about. And then on the inside, look at that. How nice is that? When you see that on the inside, you go, that is on the inside? That looks like a little mini home, right? Like a little living room with a little bedroom next to the side, right? And there's so many different ones, right? And you could travel with it, right? And because of the size of it, you just think it's one of those like executive things. Oh man, this is a nice one. I'm not gonna lie. Like that one right there, I would love to travel in. That one you could bring a friend and be all right with it, and not be like, hey, I'm Creeper Man, right? You'd be like, look, this is my place. I say always leave the door open. This is like, oh God, why are you saying that? But right, Jesse, come on, think about it. What are you thinking?
Well, in my eyes, every van that doesn't have a window is a creeper van. And also, is there a bathroom in there, or
Yeah.
did they convert the driver's seat into a toilet?
No.
Oh, they did. Oh my God, I was just playing.
Well, some do that, but there's
Okay,
better
so-
ways to do it, actually.
Because if I drive and go to the bathroom at the same time,
Sorry, man. This is taking up too much. But okay, so you can see what van living can be. It could be like really nice and really easy. My computer's just not taking it at all in right now. But if you just see kind of the initial and then you go with that, you can make them as fancy as you want on the inside and as luxurious and very executive level, and you can live in it. So I just say keep your how do I say it? Before you judge it, view it and then judge it. And then say, I can get that for like 500 and be like, huh. All right. And then you'll make sense. All right. We got to get to our next guest. We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be right back with our next one up around the corner right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Join Yvette Walker every Tuesday at 4 o'clock p.m. on KMET ABC News Radio, 1490 AM, FM 98.1, and Internet KMET TV for the Southern California Business Report. The show is dedicated to highlighting successful businesses and the individuals behind them. Yvette interviews the incredible people managing these enterprises that range from awe-inspiring sole proprietors to world-renowned organizations. The Southern California Business Report, Tuesdays at 4 o'clock p.m.
We're in the studio with Fred Penny, managing attorney with Penny and Associates Injury Lawyers. Fred, tell us what makes you the number one choice for handling personal injury cases.
Most of our firm is made up of former insurance company trial lawyers with extensive experience handling all types of personal injury matters. We believe that gives us a distinct advantage.
That's Penny and Associates Injury Lawyers with locations throughout California. For a free consultation, go to pennyandassociates.com or call 1-800-616-4-LAW. That's 1-800-616-4-LAW.
Together We Are Strong is a product brand which stands for unity, equality, and protecting voting rights. Shop now at togetherwearestrong.com for t-shirts, hats, and coffee mugs. All voting rights profits are donated to Rock the Vote, an organization on a mission to empowering young voters. Become an activist without saying a word. Togetherwearestrong.com. Make a difference in America and the world. Shop online at togetherwearestrong.com. Give the gift that helps drive change. Go visit togetherwearestrong.com.
Hello, listeners. This is Christopher from The Christopher Show. Hey, if you missed one of our shows here at KMET, don't worry about it. You can go to our webpage, and that's KMET1490am.com. Go to the homepage, click on the SoundCloud tab, and hear any show anytime you want.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. We appreciate each and every one of you. And we're talking about van living, but we're also talking about RV. We're talking about camping. We're talking about what do you do when you go somewhere and you want to have fun. Joining us right now is Whitney Scott, who actually knows exactly what you could do for fun at one of the most beautiful places, which she's actually probably there at and having fun, at Key West. Talking about a special report on North American camping. Good morning. Welcome to the show, Whitney.
Well, welcome, Aaron, to Key West. We're at the Sugarloaf KOA holiday. I wish you could see it. I wish you guys were here experiencing it. But, I'm excited to talk to you and your listeners today.
Hey, I'm excited that you're with us as well. And I'm glad we're talking about this because I'm not going to lie. I'm thinking about investing in a van and traveling cross country. And I know you've got the facilities to do it because van living is actually up. I just discovered this like about a month and a half ago. And honestly, my mom's even like, maybe I could take a little week vacation with my friend. And I'm like, Mom, do it. You know what I mean? Because it's actually affordable. But let's talk about the facility that you have there. How, because I know you have return visitors. Is there like a booking time? Are you at max? Are you what's the amount of time you want to at least reserve your date?
Well, first of all, I love that you're thinking about #van life because that is really surging into popularity with the RV market. Looking right now, we're headed into the summer season, which is the high camping season. There's availability out there. You want to jump on something like KOA.com and look for campsites, whether it's RVing, tenting, or even glamping. There's definitely sites still out there for the high summer camping season.
Yeah, and I hear the glamping word a lot, and it's kind of taken off because, and not going to lie, I've asked ladies in the past, like in the last 8 years, hey, would you want to go camping? I'm not going to lie, when you're dating someone, you kind of want to know what they'll do versus what they won't do, right? And can you explain to the lady in the room or the one listening, because the guys are all for it all the time, right? It's the lady you got to understand. So what are the, pluses about doing this with the lady in your life?
Great thing to jump into. It's super easy. You don't have to have the investment of something like an RV or a tent. It's a little more high-end. You have something like a deluxe cabin at KOA that has kitchenette, private bathrooms, and we have yurt cottages away. What's great about them is, they're in the great outdoors. You still have that camping experience, but they're easy. They're kind of Instagrammable, which is super fun and romantic. And then you get to sit around a fire at night. And what's better than that?
I like that. I appreciate that. And then for the facilities, and I know many of these like camping sites kind of have different things going on in them. What is it for like the kids and the rest of the family? They have, you know, some people are concerned about safety. Some people are concerned about cleanliness. Some people are concerned like with amenities. What else do you have there?
Well, at KOA, we are known for our quality amenities and services. You can always expect at every KOA. But what's great about KOA as well is that every campground is unique. So you can find campgrounds that are next to national parks, theme parks. You know, up in Maine, we might have things like lobster boils, or out there in California, you've got beach campgrounds like the one I'm at now. So it's really... You know, you get the camping lifestyle wherever you go at KOA. You can count on the services, but then you can really dive into that fun factor. And for the kiddos, we have things like swimming pools and tie-dye and just so much activities going on there in KOA.
Okay, see, I already appreciate that. And you can bring the pets. I hear the pet in the background. Is that your pet or somebody else's pet?
Well, it's one of our campers' pets, which is awesome because I'm glad he's speaking up because we are dog-friendly at every KOA. We have dog parks. We also have special types of paw pens. So at your site, so you don't have to keep your doggy on a leash, we have things called paw pens where you can pop your dog in so you and your puppy can camp together and have as much fun and off-leash fun that you can have.
Okay, first of all, I love it. I'm already wanting it. I recently have educated our viewers on how I want a van, and I want to go cross-country because I have a book coming out, and I want to do like cross-country, book signing type things, right? And meet our guests across the nation, right? But I think the affordability is kind of out of people's heads when they think, oh, I got to pay debt, I got to pay down my rent, I got to do this or that. So I'm kind of giving at least the single ones and even others kind of an idea of how they could do it for less than what they would pay normally, right? Because I know like a lot of seniors retire and they buy RVs and they kind of do that RV experience. Sometimes families do, and they want to take the family on a vacation for like a week or they rent one, right? What's the affordability factor on like, I don't know, a weekend if I want to get a campground like at Key West, which is, by the way, gorgeous?
Yeah, well, the wonderful thing about camping is it's as affordable as any travel option, if not more affordable. And it definitely depends on where you're going and what type of camping you're doing. But it's super nimble. We have, tent sites that rent for things for, $20. And, an average RV site is maybe $50 across the KOA system. But then, we do have deluxe sites, like KOA patio sites that might have a higher price tag, but a much expanded experience. But, if you go on your hashtag Van Life road trip for your book signing, we would love to see you sign some books at KOAs too.
Awesome. It's a kid's book. It's about a butterfly that could. So, okay, I'm all for it. Okay, so let's talk about, again, some of the things that are going on nationally, because I think some people think like, oh, it's not really happening because they're looking at cruises. We've had a cruise ship talk about, how they're being safe during coronavirus. But I say outdoor living is technically, in my opinion, and it is my opinion, safer than technically like bunking down in a room with people you do not know how safe they are or are not. You know what I mean?
Right. Yes, I do. And, regardless how you're, feeling about, the current situation, mask, unmask, campgrounds are a great place just to kind of unplug and not have to deal with any of that. We're socially distanced. You get to come in your own spot, in your own space, and be with your own people and just enjoy who you want to be with and the great outdoors.
I love it. And for those people that are already knowing the RV experience, the difference between your locations and other locations, can you kind of give like maybe a quick little like, hey, we are different from them with...
Yeah, so KOA has some key differentiators. You can always count on KOAs to have Wi-Fi. We have stores at every location. We have the yellow shirt service. If you could see me, I'm wearing a yellow shirt right now, which is, we're very service-oriented to our campers and at our campgrounds. We also, have a high standard for, cleanliness and quality. And so I think it's those things that really differentiate. We have a rewards program. You don't have to be a member, but, we get a discount off of camping and points to free camping. So it's just some added benefits. We have 525 locations across the United States. So really, we have a campground for everybody, everywhere.
Yeah, I see all the benefits right there. KOA.com is where you got to go. That's where you got to find out all the information. They have the RV sites, the lodging, if you want the lodging, so you want the indoor experience as well with your family and trusted members. And then they've got the tent sites as well. If you just want to tent up, that's always awesome. And then they've got the family experience for everyone, including all the fun for pets and the family, including the pool. Not going to lie, that's actually pretty cool because that's nice and fun for everyone, right?
Exactly.
All right. I know you're out of time, but I want to say thank you for spending time with us here on the morning show. And I'm going to take you guys up on that book signing experience, and we'll connect on that. Thank you very much for spending time with us, Whitney.
Thanks, Aaron, and happy camping, and see you soon.
Yes, KOA.com. That's where it's at. All you have to do is look for the information. I see social media chat room already kind of kicking it up there. Rosalie is like, let's see, this usually mean with camping, but I might try it now, maybe, which is usually the whole, yeah, no, I don't want to experience that. And I say this, all right, to the ladies in the room, and to you guys too, including you, Jesse, the only way you can usually get someone to want to camp is you got to prove that they're going to be fine. And I hate to say this, but I'm going to say this, in the private. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you mentioned the bathroom earlier, right? No woman wants to go out and, like, you know what I mean? Like, in the, like, you know what I mean? Like, do I have to say it? You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean. Can you say it?
Oh, man, you're so mean. When you got to do what you got to do, you want to do it in a good way. You don't want to do it outdoors, you know what I mean? So you want like a nice place to do it, and or get ready, and or be able to spruce yourself up, look ready for the day, and then not have to be like, oh my god, it's horrible out here. What, I gotta go out like 8 feet and go use the John on the outside and hope to cover it up. Like, no girl wants to do that. Okay, now when you could prove that you don't have to do that, and you can go van living. See, Whitney knows what I'm talking about, by the way. It's not just like a idea, it's an experience that, again, there's certain ladies that are air lady that actually do these things. I'm telling you, we got to get one of these ladies on this, because I know I'm kind of like, because I know how the women think. I've asked them, like, would you? Some will say yes, they're like ready to rough it, but I say don't rough it, have fun with it, and then have your stuff that you want, have your nice clothes, have your nice ability to not have to go out like in the woods. Because I think when men sell it that way, that's what men do. They get their like stuff, and men like with like if you're like, I don't know, I think of like what's that organization that takes kids out and they like have fun like around the fire?
Boy Scouts?
Yeah, that. Okay. So any of that, like, that's what people think of as camping. It's evolved to be more like, I don't know how to say it, that makes sense. It's kind of a experience of adventure that is good for the kids, and no one's going to complain at the end of the day. That. You know what I mean? Because people think like, okay, you got to take the mosquito spray, you got to take the bug spray, you got to like be prepared every morning, pitching the fire or pitching the tent, and or like striking it down. And I say, no, just get a, whatever you want to do, and then you do that. All right, we're going to take a quick little break. I got more right after these messages. Stay tuned. Keep the comments coming. Let us know where you're tuning in. And again, it's right there, KOA.com. We'll be right back right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Tried shipping a package lately? It's amazing how difficult and time-consuming it can be. Packing, envelopes, boxes, second-day ground, next-day air, it's all enough to give you a headache. Next time, do yourself a favor, go with the pros at the UPS store in Beaumont. They'll pack it right and let you know all your shipping options. You can also take care of everyday tasks like copies, faxing, notary services, and live scan fingerprinting. And while you're there, pay your Edison, gas company, and Verizon bills. Open extended hours Monday through Saturday. The UPS store in Beaumont, located in the Oak Valley Plaza at 1440 Beaumont Avenue. Call 951-769-5956. That's 951-769-5956. Online at the upsstorolocal.com/5027 or Google 5027.
Here's to your health with Joshua Lane. Ideas you can use to be healthy and stay healthy. The current thinking about beauty, fitness, and longevity. Every Tuesday and Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Wellness talk you can use. Here's to your health with Joshua Lane on KMET, naturally.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state? Did you miss sending out a prior year tax return? The IRS is out to collect now more than ever, and they'll use any means necessary. They legally can and will garnish your wages, take your money, and even seize your property. If you're behind on your taxes, call the Tax Relief Hotline right now at 951-224-9000. That's 951-224-9000. 951-224-9000. You can legally get your tax debt under control, and in many cases, get the breathing room you need. Garnish wages, property seizures, bank levies can stop immediately, but you have to call. Many of our specialists are IRS enrolled agents. They know the system and how to make it work for you. Don't wait for the IRS to come down on you. Act now so you can get your tax debt under control. Call the Riverside office today for free info at 951-224-9000. That's 951-224-9000. 951-224-9000.
AJ here from Living the Good Life Show. We're thrilled to hold our newest event May 14th through the 16th at Avondale Golf Club in Palm Desert. The inaugural Desert Classic, sponsored by Gary Williams Real Estate, is a 3-day weekend of unlimited golf, great food and entertainment, and a Monday celebrity tournament to benefit our military and their families. There's really no better way to support our troops. Sign up today. Visit ltglshow.com for details. That's ltglshow.com.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. We want to thank KOA for joining us today. KOA Campgrounds have something for everyone, and that's most definitely true. They've actually had 50 years of experience, and they have 500 locations in the U.S. and Canada. So if you want to go from location to location to location, you can do so for as less as $20 to $50 for some places, and then, of course, more for more. And I will say this. The reason I'm all for van than RV is because you don't need as much space, and you don't need all the things that you usually have with a RV. Plus, if you have... I know some are going to balk at this, and I get it. I understand this. But if you could do it with another, like, okay, let's say you're single, yeah? And I know somebody commented, like, what? Don't promote, like, you know, let's see. I'll go to the comment, and let me preface it by saying this, okay? Let's see. He says... not encouraging hitchhiking or picking up strangers. No. That's not a thing you do. Okay, number one, do not do. I'm talking about like with friends that you already know, right? So no, I don't recommend that at all. With whatever you do, right? Like there used to be a day people used to do that, and they used to give like the little, hey, are you going my way? But don't do that, okay? We've already seen enough horror films. I'm pretty sure Jesse knows all of them, huh, Jesse?
Yeah. If you plan on doing this, make sure you know the person for so number of years. We don't need another Gabby Paterno or whatever her last name was.
Basically, it's like this. If you would invite them to your home, it's like that, right? So, like, okay, for example, I go, let's say, cross-country in a van, all right? Because I would do so in a van. I would never rent one. I would actually just get one. But let's say I want to go to Georgia, okay? You know, I could invite, like, 3 friends inside. That way they go, oh, this is normal, right? But I want it mixed up enough on the inside that it looks like, ooh, like, welcome to my van, right? And then they can see it. You know what I mean? Like usually when you have more than one person, especially if you have a lady, right? You want to invite her friend, and like maybe her mom. You know what I mean? And if it's good enough for her mom, well, then everybody makes sense, right? Then you're not that weird dude, right? You know, that's if you're a guy. Now, if you're a lady, you want to be careful who you invite to your van, right? But usually you want to know them at least like a good year or so, right? And at least not from like afar, like on Facebook. You want to like in person, you know what I mean? And still invite a friend, you know what I mean? And then be like, but that's how you should do even when you invite them out to like your house, you know what I mean? Or somewhere private, you know what I mean? So that's where I go with this. But I think that's the only safety rules I would kind of put in play. But there are some couples that if you look at van living, they do this and they go cross country. Some actually just have fun traveling, and they could do so anywhere actually. So they could go to the Target, they could go to the Walmart, they can go to Walgreens, they could go to CVS, they can go all those places, and they could kind of like, you know, get their supplies because they have refrigerators, obviously. They have a little kitchen area, and then you get it all done in your van, right? But like I say, where else are you going to get something for less than $500 over a 20-year period? Now, for those people that are like, yeah, but I don't want to pay it off forever or like that for 20 years, well, then don't. Pay it down quicker. You know, but if you're going to get an $80,000 vehicle, how are you going to get it for less than $500? Ever, Jesse? Ever?
I have no idea. But, like, what would you be doing driving across country?
Well, okay, let's put it this way. Let's say you don't want to drive cross country. You know how many people buy an RV and they park it there? Like, they only go 2 weeks out of the year. They park it there, and then some live out of it. Some of them rent it out. Some of them Airbnb it. And some of them just keep it on the side, right, of their house, like in the driveway, right? But let's say you don't want to travel all over town, right? Let's say you just want to kind of like consolidate your finances and do so safely. Now, I will say this, and I'm going to go to the YouTube again, because there's ladies and men. Every woman goes, yeah, of course, men will do this. But when you see a lady do this and actually save, right? Jesse, you know what I'm talking about. They get like very judgmental. So I go, okay, let me show you ladies that actually save money, all right? And one lady actually was like, you know what? I saved $150,000. So she is all right. Now, does she have a career that she could do this and she could do so safely? Yes, because she's actually like a photographer, right? So she has all her gear, her photography, and she breaks it down actually how much she saves. For it. Actually, I'm going to show you this. Let's see if I can bring it up. No, not that one. That's not the one I want to bring up. But she shows how she saved money very quick and fast, and she did so safely on her own. Okay, now, she's used to living on her own. She's very independent, but she gets to visit her friends and or house sit them across country, right? So she gets hired, honestly, on projects where she gets... Sorry, I'm seeing some things I know Jesse would love. I'll go to the financial stuff. Where she saves at least $150,000. As she talks about it, she says, okay, this is what I used to pay. This is what I pay now. And she can write it off because it's a business expense because it's her business, right? So it's a write-off just like a home would be. But instead of an apartment, you kind of pay yourself back and you get it newer or new-ish. And then I say, put a 3-year plan where you sell it and you sell it to the next person who wants the inside. Nobody wants a van that's empty. Okay, that's 100% more true than not. Unless they're looking for one they can make their own. Okay, there are people that do that. So I'm trying to find the video. I can't find it right now. I hate it when these things disappear. But she saved at least $150,000. That much I could say. And if you want to follow her, she's very easy to find. I already promoted her on this already, but she's one of a lot of ladies that do this on their own. Don't be the creeper, that says, hey, where you at? I want to know your secret. Don't do that. But just know they post it on YouTube for other people to know. But honestly, they can make a business of this. Her name, Christian Schaefer. Okay, I highly recommend you check out her stuff. But I'm just going to show this really quick because I know it slows down our feed on Facebook. So let me show it really quick. And if you look at one video, ever since I promoted, I kid you not, I think 1 million views have been had on this one. It's this. And look for the one that says $475 per month, okay? New 2021 Jayco Swift Class B motorhome. The only one that qualifies for a 20-year loan is a, I think, B or B plus class vehicle. Okay, other vehicles don't do that. If they did do that, I'd be like, dude, I want a BMW or a Mercedes-Benz, because I would want that, and then pay down little in the front end, and then make sure it has good resale value, because I know somebody's going to want it within 3 years. You know what I mean? So kind of like, you're already going to pay out that money, so why not save the money in a van? Because it's not like creeper van. It's like, ooh, nice van. You know what I mean? Like luxury. And if you think luxury, you understand what I'm talking about.
Right. I'm not gonna lie. I'm already thinking, like, if I had a van, I'm already thinking the paint scheme and what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, and that's what, like, okay, there's one guy, I kid you not, okay, I gotta bring this up. I hope it doesn't, like, slow it down. This guy is named Jared, okay? Jared, Tocci, and I guarantee when I show his face, the lady's gonna be like, is he single? Because I have that. People always message me, is that guy single? And I'm like, I don't know, you know, like, I don't keep checking people's statuses. But this guy, if you look him up, Jared, Tocci, okay, he has probably one of the best van designs ever, and you can actually buy them from him because he builds them. Okay? I don't know how many like months he has. He's probably like a year out right now, but if you want it, you know, check it out. So here it is. Here's the guy interviewing him. He's the guy in the back. Okay, you can find him. At Buck SD. Sorry, Jared Tocci, Tocci is actually the other guy. So find this guy. Let me bring him back up so you can see his handle. Again, well presented, Buck SD. So follow Buck SD, okay, and you'll see his van. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that really quick, because I know we have little time. So I'm going to bring that up so you guys can see his design. Hopefully you can see it here before we go to. Oh man, we're getting off our station because we, you know, have to go to other programming. Jesse knows. By the way, who's coming up next, Jesse?
After this, we have Here's to Your Health, and then we have Talk with Audrey.
Okay, awesome. So there you go. So I guarantee this guy's going to get all of our viewers because, you know, I think he is single. So ladies, if you want to hit him up, and then let him know I sent you. Because, like I say, like if you could be happy with his setup, I guarantee you will be, because he makes it make sense. He's the one that actually created the shower. Okay, that actually has all heat, all recycling, everything. Right, he kind of came up with it himself. So I'm going to just show you some designs here. This is the one. Here's the, let's see if I can show that before and after. Before we go. Okay, so that's the after. It pops out of the, so that's the before. That's the after. How quaint is that? Like, wood area pops out into a sink and then some. All right, people, I'm out of town. Find me on Facebook. I'll talk about this a little bit more. We got to go. We'll see you tomorrow right here on The Morning Show. Bye-bye, everyone. And we're back. Okay, for those of you tuning in, just to show you again, this is what I'm saying. This is what I recommend, all right? If you guys check it out, this is what will make you go, whoa. All right, let's see if we're still, let's see, right there. Okay. So, let me go back to the Instagram, okay? Again, it's Buck SD. And Brandon, you're awesome, by the way. I want, like, I think I want a van like the one that you have featured here. I'm not sure that I want the same design. I could tell you right now, the ladies would be like, yes, please. Okay, so here it is. And he parks, like, you know, on the street, obviously. And then you kind of go in. It's very sleek. It says more pics and details coming soon. Video tour now available on YouTube. Link and profile. All right, so you can see that. That's the outside. Right now, here's his inside, and he has the, like, what I call sky view. You know what I mean? The sky ceiling, right? It looks amazing, so it doesn't look all dark on the inside. Then he's got his security system around his vehicle. I say make sure it records everything, right? Because then you could be fine with that. So you can see if somebody approaches and or knocks on the door, right, and or whatever. But he has it pop up out of the I guess it pops up and out. Okay, so that's smart design. I like that. I don't know what to call that. He says, I'll be posting more pics and details of the newest design soon. Until then, here's one my friend took the other day because he owns a camera and I don't. Video tour now available on YouTube. Okay, so there's that. And then I guess this is Some Things Never Change. That might be him and his mom, evidently. So he knows van life ever since 80s. Wow, okay. So he knows how to make it look good. So here's the inside, okay? And tell me if you would not be all right with this, right? He put the nice, I like the nice greenery over here on the left-hand side, but that is a nice little area that you could entertain guests. You have the television that comes up. Granted, it has security system too, but it's like all sleek, all right? Now, the great thing about this vehicle, although it looks very simple, is the design. Because what you're not seeing is the bath area, right? Which every lady is like, okay, I'm not gonna, go in a location, right? Let's see. I don't know if this is. I think this is a different one. He designs different ones, right? It says Van Life Runs in the Family. Here's one of my first builds for my little sister. Brie Buckley from a few years ago, right? So that's for his sister, like his little sister. He kind of designed that for her, so that's nice. Let's see here. I want to show the bathroom area. I don't know why it doesn't show it here. Okay. This is the opposite side of, I think, the same van. Yeah. Or maybe a different van. Yeah, he builds it pretty much the same. Now, it looks sleek, and in the front area, that's where you drive, right? And he has it sectioned off so you could just, close that and not see that side. And it's kind of like real simple, right? Yeah, there it is. So you just kind of like close it, open it. He likes greenery. It kind of makes it feel good. Some people like it, some people don't, but whatever. It's your own design. Again, he's got it all fancy. And again, it's all got solar on the top, so you have power for days, right? But on the left-hand side, you don't even see it. That's the bath area. Okay, now, what's this? I don't know what this is. Oh, this is it. Okay, so it says shower with slide-out toilet in a 159 Pro Master. 2 vans for sale available now. 1 to 6 months to build you a full custom build. DM for inquiries. Okay, that is a nice-looking shower on the inside. And it pulls out, and it's very, compact. So this is a different design, right? He has more woodsy, right? On this one. Little dog, how cute, right? But it's basically a basic room, right? He's got his little laptop. He could work in it. He could do so if he has like a virtual job, or let's say he wants to park it near his actual job. He has that as the back area, right? And some of his bathroom space really makes sense. And when you see it, you go, all right, sign me up. Because these are his older pictures, I think, yeah, of his travels. Yeah. Nice guy. Really nice guy. Here's somebody, let's see here. I know we're totally stalking him. He says, that's my sister, Brie Buckley, hiding behind her coffee mug in a van I built for 2 summers ago. If you know of anyone in the market for a brand new high-end super stealth camper van, my newest build is for sale and will be available for pickup or delivery in June, right? So, smart. But they're sleek and modern. I think that's, at the end of the day, what you kind of get from this. I really want to see more bathroom signs, but he really doesn't show that. But on the video, he does, and it's amazing. So people would be like, yeah, I want that. See, people think this. When they click on this, they think, okay, I don't want this. A lot of ladies are like, no, that's too cluttery for me. That's a guy van, okay? But if a guy wants a van like this, he can have one, right? But a lot of ladies are like, no, I don't want that. No, thank you. It's too much clutter. They want sleek. They want nice looking. And then imagine the stars. You can park it anywhere, right? Again, just think camping, but fun. He's got his bikes there, and that's what I like about the Murphy bed. The Murphy bed goes and comes, and it's nice. That's the Murphy bed, by the way. So yeah, and then it's got the little screen there where you can park it anywhere. Got the little refrigerator. Easy breezy. Oh, there it is. Ladies, I know you want this, right? So it's got one of those convectional what do you call them? Stove tops, which are electric only. But again, you have solar on the top side of these vehicles, so you got energy for days. Okay, you just spend it accordingly. And oh, that's the pop up. See, it pops up and then lets the nice air in. You could be in like a nice area. You can let the light in. That's plenty of light for like a video. Like you get what I'm saying? And then on the back, he has like that kind of. And on the outside, you don't even know, right? Looks like I would say FBI van. All right, so if you have like an FBI van living, like that's probably how I should probably, say it, because then people will understand it. But that's him at Buck SD. Okay, so we're going to go and follow him. I'm going to follow him right here. Let's see what else we see as van living. Let's see, the van life. I'm going to go and click on this. I have no idea what I'm clicking on. Sorry if it's weird. All right, let's see. The van a life. Okay. All right, they live out of a van as a couple. Oh, but look at that. They're so sweet. They're so like in love. That's like one of those like notebook. What? Yeah, like the notebook. All the places we'll go. New video out today, and they just have fun along the way, right? And honestly, like you look at that couple, and you're like, you know what? Good job, you two. You're doing it right. Keep in love. Stay in love, right? Okay, we'll get off of them. They're like, dude, do not show our social medias. Right, you never know. I'm just surfing with our friends. So let's see. Let's unfollow, and then follow. And I like to do this just to see what other stuff are like it. Let's see. But I like it when I see couples doing it, because when you see couples, you get, you know what? Yeah, I want to, for the ladies there, you kind of want a guy that kind of can do everything, right? Let's see. The Van Explorers, Van Life Hacker, Lightsail VR, Van Makers. Stinson Vans, Broccoli Bus, Noble Campers, Brett McCarthy, Paybass. Let's see, Adventures with She, RS the Van. Okay, so there's a lot of people that I'm really looking for a couple here. All right, let's go to this guy. He's probably like, let's see if he does it. Let's see. No, don't see anything about van living. All right, let's hashtag van living, okay? Because she knows what our guest was talking about it. And if you hashtag van living, you'll see what I'm talking about, okay? And we'll just kind of like scroll through the pictures and see what we stumble upon. Because I really do say people need to kind of, okay, I'll click on this one. Imagine that as your setting waking up in the morning. Right? Travel with your dog. It's a van. It's set up on the inside. Nice. Right? Just imagine yourself there for a minute. Waking up to that. Yeah. Maybe you pay for that spot. Maybe you don't. Nice, safe area, right? Let's see. Here's a couple. I love this. I love seeing couples. Look at that. Aww. Let's see. It's in, I don't even understand that language. I do not know. But they're happy, right? Here's the inside cleanliness, right? That's their desktop. Okay, these are people that just post on Instagram, if you're wondering where I'm looking at. So if you're just joining us, we're looking at van living and why it's a thing. Okay, here's a perfect example. I'm not sure if one is the same. But here's the before, right? This is a van by itself. And you get these for like anywhere like 40 to 48,000, okay? But like I say, you could put it on a 20-year. So that right there is worth it, right? This is a custom build that this person is doing. Okay, now some people take it upon themselves. I say no. I want it done right. I want it done safely, and I want it done good. Okay, so if I got to pay for it, I would rather pay for it and then get it built in. But look at that design. Now, tell me you can't make money like reselling this. Tell me there's not going to be somebody that's going to want to buy it with a 20-year plan that actually will want to live in that at least for a few months. I mean, look at that. I know the ladies are like, sign me up. Right? When you have a good kitchen area and a good like sink and everything else like set up, it's like, excuse me, can I have that? Right? And I know you guys in social media, like Ellie, I know you're talking about maybe doing it with a friend. I would do one in a van like this. And they are rentable, by the way. Some people rent them because, they need to make some extra cash. Here's the sitting area where you could work and or stream and or have your adventure on video, right? Just have a good setup. And see, oh, look at this. This is the couple. They're such a happy couple. He's happy. She's happy. And then you park it anywhere, right? Do it with a guy you can trust that can protect you. Boom, you are safe and sound. All right, so that's that setup. Here's another one. I like to look at different designs because I like to kind of think, what would I do? Now, I don't like this particular design, but that's not me living in it, right? It's this person, right? And I would say it's a lady, I would think, because, you know, the drapes and, yep, definitely the design, right? Oh, got a little area for the pet, right? And I like to see designs which have smart, like, living when it comes to the bath area. Okay, if they don't have a good bath area, I say pass. Okay, I want a good bath area where I don't have to worry, and I don't feel weird, you know, going to the restroom. I don't like that. I guess they mean like an outdoor bath area, which is nice. They have ways you could do it, comfortable. But I'm all about, you know, privacy. I do not like no privacy. Let's see. Okay, let's scroll down. Let's scroll down. This lady, you know what? This lady looks happy. Let's see her. Okay, so she's right next to the beach in her van. Ladies, I know that would be you, 100%. Look at this. Where's she at? I don't even know. Let's see. It doesn't have no hashtag. All right, that's fine. But you don't think she's happy? She's happy. Do you think she paid a lot to go wherever she's at? No. She just parks it. Van Horizon Inc. That's the link there if you want to check that out. Let's see. Let's scroll down. Let's scroll down. Let's scroll down. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh, this is a nice design. I like this one. Look at this one. Look at the inside of that. It says the tropical vibe of this converted 2017 Fiat Ducato is so inviting. Now, it's a 2017. Okay, it's not brand new. We're 2022, right? Would you maybe rent this for a week at least and take it to the beach? Right? The guy's got their like surfboard on the top. They got the little shower area with a little curtain, right? Got the little bed. Like that is a room on wheels, right? Tell me I'm not wrong about that, right? Let's see. Let's click on it. Oh, thank you. Yes. Yes. How I think anybody that says no to this, I've got to say, what are you thinking, people? Right? Tell me you don't want that. I know you do. I know you do. You'd be lying if you said you didn't want that. Right? Keep the comments coming. With the hammock in the back. Oh, that's with the doors closed, by the way. With the sea breeze coming in. Just imagine that for a minute. Oh, man. Woo! You find a lady that is good with this, she is humble, kind, and nice. Look at this. Kitchen area, ready to go. I love this setup. It's functional, it makes sense. You can find them on Home on Wheels, HEEEEELS _. Oh, man, look at that. I would stream live every day. And there's the shower area. Nice, big area to do it in, right? And then the driving area in the front. So, that's what I like to look at, all right? And I love looking at this with you guys because, oh, look at this happy couple. They're doing it right, right? They're probably like, okay, we're going to save the money. We're going to pocket it. Let's get a simple, let's see, Maria Jose and Chase's van life dream started as an April Fool's joke 2 years ago. It soon became a reality with a ton of new ideas and a few fails. The van conversion project ended up being longer than expected, but it was a fun process. The memories of building it together will last a lifetime. The van is not just part of their love, but their common dreams as well. What was the most difficult part of your van life conversion, right? Whoa! Look at that. I would get rid of the carpet, not gonna lie. But I like the flooring. Simple. See that? And then you're like, well, where am I going to sleep? But it's called convertible. Probably Murphy bed. That's the thing on the left-hand side. I can almost guarantee it comes down. And then they have the TV mounted on that. That's smart. That's smart because then you can watch it and then... Oh, they look so happy. Look at that little dog. Simple. Look at that. Guaranteed he has a drone. Right? You could go anywhere with it. On the outside, you don't even know you live on the inside. That's the nice part. Right? Let's look at this girl. She has a converted something there. That pink Combi, Queensland, Australia. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on there, but let's see. Let's scroll down. Let's look for something like interesting here. But if you're joining us, go to KOA.com. Okay, they have campgrounds that you can go check out, and then you can have fun there. And I'm hashtagging the simple one, hashtag van living. Okay, these are people that live in the van. All right, I'll go to this one really quick, just kind of give you an idea, like you and your love together. How cool is that, right? Looking out like that, dirty feet, but who cares, right? A woman that could be like that, guaranteed winner, right? Let's see. Let's scroll. And it's different than an RV. That's what I keep saying. Don't get RV out of your head. Oh my god, I just gotta do this for the dog. That's so cute. He's like, dude, I look awesome. All right. Look at this setup. This is nice. I like this. I like anything beachy, right? Is this? Oh, this is like the same one. Okay, Van Life Paradise, Tropical. Yeah, it's the same one. Okay. But I like anything beachy. I kind of go beach style, right? There's some like interesting ones. Ooh, this is interesting. Look at that. She's kicking it in her GMC. Nothing like having children that support your van addictions. Huh. I want to see her build on the inside. That looks cool on the outside. I would totally rock that. I'd go with that 100%. Let's see. Even this. This is a very normal scene. Like this, right? Happiness. Simple living. Now, I'm not going to lie. Some people have like their kids with them, and I go, no. Right? Kids need their own space. But some people do it this way. This is for the dog lover, right? You and your dog, right? This is like a small van. This one I don't recommend, okay? People do this, but I don't recommend it. But they do it smart in this van. I just don't recommend it. Because I want a solar panel. And I don't want something small like that. I would get like too confined. Let's see. Let's keep going. Oh, here's an example of an empty getting built. Okay, before, I like this, right? They're putting all the construction on the inside. Now, for those that want to make money, right? Get a 30,000 or 40,000 van if you can find it, right? Maybe 48,000, right? Get with somebody that's a construction worker that builds like kitchens and bathrooms, right? Have them build it for you and then resell it at top dollar with a 20-year plan, right? I guarantee you'll move it within 3 weeks because people are thinking about economizing. Okay, this is a guy's van. I've seen this one. He actually has a YouTube van, right? Now, I can tell you right now, Jesse would love this 100%. Before and after. Right, there's his gaming area. There's his dog, and the dog, I tell you, is so relaxed. He's got his guitar. He's got his setup. So this is a guy van, right? He chills. And you park it anywhere. That's the guy. I know ladies are like, is he seeing? Right? And he can do that if he wants. He doesn't have to. He's got his luxury on the inside, actually. So, yeah. All right, let's see. Let's skip down. Oh, did we click that? Did we see their build? Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah. Sorry. I'm trying to remember. Oh, this is smart. I like this. This is like on the outside. Because you just get projector and have like family night, right? Netflix. Dun, dun, dun. They have a small van, though. That's like super small. I want to go that way. Here's a nice design. It's simple, right? It's all kind of compact. But I would want a bigger shower area. I don't want to feel confined. I don't want the lady to feel confined, right? Like if I have my mom go with her friend, I don't want her to like feel like cooped up. That just no, doesn't work. Let's see here. But you can get ideas for yourself. Okay, look at this happy couple. Oh, they start off right. They're so cute. Okay. And then let's see. That's them building it. Whoops. Wait, is this the same one? Oh no, that's the wrong one. See, before. Okay, let's click on this little. After. Oh, nice! Right? Did you see that coming? That's the before. They probably helped each other do it. They're smart with their tools. I'm not going to lie. I know when I've been beat. But look at that. Look at the sink, right? I know you ladies love that type of, because trust me, I know. Tell me I'm wrong. And look at that. And I love it because that little, what do you call it? it swivels to the outside. So if you want to take a shower on the outside, because some ladies do, they like the nature, right? You don't have to. You got the shower on the inside, but it swivels around, and you could use it like, you know, on the outside. So, some people do that. But there is a good. Oh, I like this design. I've seen this one. I've actually seen this one. It says, double tap if you like this build. Credit Moonlit Campers. Save this post to share with friends. This one is a good design. Okay, and I know ladies that are like, I want it. And I always say ladies because if you're a guy, you don't want to be single forever, right? You want to attract a lady in your life, and you don't want her to think, oh, guy, this guy's going to be a bum for years to come. If you have this and you save the money and you have a job and you make a living, even like traveling, which is why I say like, okay, I want to do this in like selling my book, right? You can visit people. I would actually, and I've talked about this before, and I have to throw this out there. If anybody knows anybody that wants to, like, you know, do a, I don't even know how to explain this, but what I want to do is kind of take our show on the road. I've always wanted to do that, right? Because just for those watching, if you're still watching, I do it in my room, okay? It's very simple, my setup, right? It's very simple. I just need data, which is internet. I need power, and I need cameras, and I need, honestly, the microphone. That's it. That's all I need, right? And sometimes people do it like that, and some of them like upload it later, and they edit it. They take their laptop on the way. But I kind of am saying, like, I would like to do this and take it on the road. I don't know if Jesse will join me. He has to work at the station, so I would correspond with him. Just make sure I have good data, and then I'd be fine, right? But I've been talking about that. I don't know if I should do it. Let me know if I should. If you have ideas on how to do that, even better. But yeah, so let's scroll down here. Let's see. Oh, here's an interesting one. Oh, wow. Oh, this is taking it next level. I thought about this, but I didn't know I see somebody actually do it. Smart. They put the tub at the bottom. So it's probably not there until you take the top off, and then it's there. You have your tub ready to go. Oh my God. I'm not gonna lie, I'm that guy. He's got his Jameson. Totally Guy Van, I guarantee it. Bathtub in a schoolie? Yes, please. It's not too often you can say you have a bathtub underneath your office. You know what? Yes. That makes sense. Puh. Love it. Oh, look at that. Smart. I mean, I don't know about the print design. It kind of goes old school for me. I'm a little not that, but you know what? That makes you think differently about that little like underneath area. That's the way to do it. I was talking to a friend, and the friend's like, "How do I make it so I can have like a tub maybe in the back?" But I think now they're like, "Wait a minute, I can totally do it like this." Because again, it kind of gets you like your ingenuity kind of going. That goes, "Oh, okay." Right? I'm actually going to click on this lady because you ladies, I guarantee you're like, nah, this is a guy's thing. When you see a lady like this, be all right with it. What do you think? Right? Let's see, roaming _ folk. I feel like, I don't know that I want to do this, but I'm going to do it. Do a new tab. And I don't know what she has here, but she's definitely living in a van, right? There we go. Let's see if I'm still streaming this. Yep, there we go. Okay. All right. So, Traveling car seat cozies and accessories, designed in Byron Bay, handmade and consciously created in Indonesia. Okay. Okay. She does it a lot more simply, right? And she's used to it. It looks like, because I've seen this where kids have lived with their parents in vans, right? That's probably her mom and dad. So they simplify their life, right? They don't need a lot of things, right? Evidently, this is, or maybe this is her and her. I don't know. Right? All right. We'll go back. Let's see. To this one. All right. But again, right? You would expect her to be like high maintenance. I guarantee it, right? But nope. Learns how to live with little. Now here's and again, I would upgrade this vehicle to a B plus vehicle, right? But it's kind of taking this to the next level. It says drop a like if van life could be your happy life. Right? And this is a couple just like, chilling it next to the beach. think there's a shark in the in the pack, or maybe a whale. I'm not really sure. Look at this setup with the lights, chilling, right? And obviously a lady with her laptop. Look at her view though. That's not even fake. That's real. That's what she wakes up to. Ocean. Now I'm gonna click on. Well, actually I'm not, because maybe privacy of kids. I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. Here's a guy with his van, right? But he's at work 100%, right? But he can travel anywhere. Working on the road in my tiny home on wheels, right? That's his tiny home. You can follow him at Bruno Paisani.photos, right? You're not committed to just one area. I think at the end of the day, that's the neat part of this. Okay, look at this lady, right? Okay, comfortable in the van. She's got her own setup. Got her food. Says classic setup. She's good to go. She looks happy, right? Look at this one. I don't know if it's the other part of the van or this is somebody else's van. You custom to your own liking. I would go, if you're going for investment though, I would go with something that would kind of speak to everyone, right? That way you can resell it. Because I would be like a home, it's an investment until it's something sold. Then once it's sold, you make your money back and then some. And then you can upgrade on the next one, right? But go with the 20-year plan. And then you just keep doing that, right? Do the math. You'll be like, 500 times 10 is 5,000, right? You're already paying that in rent. You don't need a place unless you do. Or maybe you live with other people, right? And you want a second, like, home on wheels or wheel on homes. I don't know. Oh, man, it's out of it. All right, fine, whatever. Let's see. But this is on the outside. I like these type of vehicles. The ones that look classy on the outside. Black, right? It says Pimp My Ride. And this one kind of did it very, like, basic. Very basic. Now, a girl would be Creeperville in this vehicle. There is no way a girl would be like, oh, yeah, I want to be in that van. No, thank you. But you see what I'm saying? The difference? Oh, here's a couple. I skipped this couple. They're cute. See that? Look at that. Looks like a little living room. Right? I like the one, now that I look at this, I like the ones that have, like, the roof on top that you can kind of open. I like that. Right? And then just take care of the maintenance of it. Know where you can go to get it, fixed. Right? Know how to, make your own food. I say have a gym membership. Have a gym membership so you can kind of go anywhere. Here's a nice setup, right? All wood. But it doesn't take a lot to be nice, right? And some go, oh, I don't like that. I like this. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like this. But it's not one size fits all. That's what I like about these. You can have them built, or if you want to take the time, which I would say no, you can build it yourself. But I just say no. Just go with somebody you trust, invest the money, and have it on a 20-year plan. Right, here's kind of a messy, like, lived-in van, obviously. Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually being built. Yeah, okay. But there's the after, right? Photo real, kind of 70s-ish. Right, that's probably her feel that she's going for. And see, she set up hers kind of, which I don't really like this thing. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'd be like, eh. But for those that like that, it's too old for me. I don't. I like modern. I'm very big on modern. And sleek, because I think that goes resell like long term, right? Even I don't like the color scheme on this one personally, and I like seats that swivel, so you can use those as chairs when you have friends over. But see the use of space, and some of these, there's one van that actually the bed pops out from the top of the van. It like goes down, so it looks like a roof. No, he's so cute, he's so happy. Right. But see, you could do this, but drive anywhere safely, right? And you don't have to pay for permits because you're basically a vehicle, right? So you're not an RV. You don't stand out like the rest. It says, living the van life to see the world. Get out there and live. Van life. You know, we're going to go to Van Life Forever because they seem to have some good stuff there. And I think they post other people's stuff. So let's see. Let's see if we find a good one here. We clicked on that one. All right, here's a before. Let's click on this couple here. I like to see before couples. They look happy before and after, and then they travel, right? The night, the 10 photos are quality time. You can create quality time wherever you want. Okay, so that's before. The progress of it, right? The build out, right? Which is why I say go with somebody that builds a kitchen and you got yourself a business. Especially if they need work. You're like, okay, I got this, let's build this. But go with a plan, that way they know what they're building, right? And then go with materials that they know how to build from scratch. And then know your finished design. But look at that. That's beachy-ish, right? More green. Woodsy, maybe? Yeah, woodsy, I guess, would be the proper term on that one. Ah, smart. I'm not sure where the projector from, but projectors are like easy breezy. Oh, look at that. Oh, they're going to be a couple for years to come because they're living it simply. Yeah, I say if you find the one to do that with, then do it, you know. You'll have memories for days. This is a bus, and this is a thing, okay? I don't recommend it, but people are doing it. They're rehabbing buses, okay? There's problems with buses, inherent problems, but you can do that, okay? It's a way of living for some. I don't recommend it, though. I would go van all the way. Now, this is a van setup, I think. When your home on wheels doubles as your indoor jungle. Yeah. Actually, this looks like a bus. It doesn't look like a van. But they repost other people's stuff. Oh, look at this dog. He's like, dude, get me out of this. Let's see. But it just gets you kind of out of the idea of I gotta do it one way, right? I gotta do it one way. Like, no, you don't have to do it one day. Look at this couple. And ladies can do this. Come on. Think how fun they're having. Surfboard. I know a lot of you don't surf, so you're like, whatever. Look at this one. I like this one. This is lived in totally. But look at that. And you have them tinted. Or you have a drop-down cloth so you can, like, hide that you're in it. That way you don't need to let people know. But she's got her, like, setup right there. I think FBI when I see a build like this. Right? She's got she's got everything there. All she needs is... And I want to do that, but her cords are so messy. People be like, tuck them away, right? But that's her space, right? That's her having fun. Look at that. She's comfortable. She can write a book. She can write a series. She can answer her emails on the fly. I love this double monitor setup. I'm not going to lie. I'm jealous right now. I am. She's smart. Oh, look at this one. This is classy. I like this. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's classy. I've seen a few builds like this, by the way. It says, Meet Country Roads. The Sprinter 170 has a full wet bath in the back of the van, dinette seating, sleeping, the largest refrigerator we have ever put in a van, and a partition wall that makes for the coziest and quietest ride. Would you take this van on a road trip? Yes, sign me up for that, I would say. Now, the interior, I don't like that. I forget what... I think that's maple-ish wood. I don't like that wood. I know, I'm that guy. Sorry. Okay, so that's the driver's area, but you don't see it. So it's kind of like private. Oh, I see. Oh, I like that. Oh, that is a nice refrigerator setup. Ooh, that is nice. It's on the left side if you don't see it. Now, sometimes you're like, where is this in relation? But see, the bath is in the back. And you just have like a scroll away area there. And then they have a fold-out bed-ish, which some are not all right with that. I don't know why. Maybe it's the setup of it. But I would choose a different wood. I want to do that wood. But I'm all for, let me go back to why I'm for this van. Only because of, they kind of lost me with the wood, I'm not going to lie. This setup, okay? Sink. Interesting that they went tall. Tub, and then it converts into a shower area. I'm not sure where the head is at, but I like the kind that are at the top. Anything luxury in a van is what I say sign me up for. Okay, here's a setup where they're actually streaming. Stop motion van build. Oh, okay. They're streaming their stuff. Oh, they show the. Oh, look at that. Right? Happy family. Happy family. In fact, that's a good way to like, if you can. I know when there's kids involved, it's not possible. But if you want to kind of see how your first few years will be, do your honeymoon in a van, travel cross country, right? Just ask your lady in your life. I like this one. Ask the lady in your life, where are the places you've always wanted to go? And would you mind living in a van with me, protected, and we would know where we go from place to place for a good, 3 weeks, right? Minimum, right? At the end of the 4th week, I guarantee you she'll be like, you know what, let's go here. I want to visit my either family and or friends. And you're like, okay, that's fine. And then you stay with them on the inside. But you're like, hey, just so you know, check out our van. And then you rent it out, right? Because maybe like the family's like, hey, stay here for a month or 2. Yeah, you can stay with family. Think about that. Who thinks of that? No one. They need to. Look at this setup. Oh my God, if you have like a photo, like, right? But why not, right? This is a nice, sleek, modern-ish one, it looks like. Yeah. See how it's like the lighting? Lighting really creates mood. This is a smaller van, I believe. B+ is what I like. But it makes use of space, right? It's a little like ooh, I like the other ones better than this one, but I like the seats in this one. But see how it swivels around? It gives you more seating area. That's called entertainment for you and or your loved one and or just work area, right? You could sit down and you could work. Which I don't know about you, but I want to like make more books along the way. I already finished a script. I'm working on my 2nd script for film, but I'm making use of my time, right? Here's a setup. Looks modern-ish as well. It says, what do you think of this bright Aussie interior? This van belongs to Stephen DJZ. We're loving the yellow color scheme, and that shower room is stunning. I'm not sure about the shower room. Let's go to it. Let's see. Okay, here's the shower room. Got it. Okay. Beach area, right? You park it out. You don't have to pay for it. And go out to the beach. Duh. Okay. Oh, it's one of those corner ones. Yeah, I like corner ones. Corner showers. They're nice. All right, I like it. I don't know about the color scheme. I don't, but you know what? Look at them. She's happy for days. I get to go wherever I want. Yay! Right? That's her, 100%. She's good with that. I say good. Do that. Go with your loved one. Right? Let's bring up. Let's go back here. Wait, did I do something wrong? Let's see. Let's hashtag van living. Boop. Okay. Oh, let's see. Is there a tab? Oh, it says top post, most recent. Did I show you this one? If you're just joining us, I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez. I'm showing some ways that people are actually making a way of living in vans. All right, which look really nice, right? And this is like hello, right? Tell me you wouldn't want to live there in your van on the side if you want, wherever now and then. Like, have your spots. There you go, right? This is what I'm talking about. I want seats like this. This is comfy. I would invest in that. And then, again, finance it for 20 years. And then have a resale plan so I can resell it. And I'll be fine with it. I like this one. She kind of set it up for the outside, like prior with her friend and or guy in her life, right? Here's an interesting little van. This is real little. Let's see. RUI's Honda and van doesn't offer a lot of space, but it's snug and with clever rearrangement, it could be as functional as some of the bigger homes on wheels that we know. We could definitely say van life in Japan is an experience worth trying. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's a little like women are like, no, too much. Now, guys can rough it like this. This would be considered rough, but I guarantee you're not gonna get a lady like long term because she's gonna be like, weirdo. All right, no judgment to the guy that has it. I'm just saying. I just say, guys, think what ladies like. Okay, perfect example on this one. Except I don't like that they don't have. Oh, they do. Well, do they have solar panels underneath that? Maybe they do. Maybe it's on top. Well, this is smart. It says, cheers to the weekend. Who do you share who would you share the rooftop with? Tag a friend, right? I know they'd be like, why am I going to an event? You have to build up, man. You can't just like tag and then be like, oh, she's gonna be okay with this. Yeah, no, she'll be like, what are you saying to me? All right, here's a happy one. Tori Torres is an advocate of mindful living and body wellness. She's also a van lifer, and her home on wheels, we think, is a reflection of her state of mind. We love how zen her camper van's interior is. Okay, let's go to her camper van. Oh, interesting. I don't like the wood, not going to lie. Too many nuts for me. Yeah, I don't like propane. Anything propane, I'm not for. No. But she's happy, so that's all that counts, right? Let's see here. I love this, though. Being able to take your laptop with you. You don't have to ditch. Ooh, she has Alienware Smart. You don't have to ditch your electronics. That's what I'm about, all right? Don't ditch your electronics. This is kind of 80s-ish. I'm not really for this. It's a little too RV-ish. Camper-ish. I don't know. Oh, no wonder it is RV. There you go. I'm not for RVs. RVs, I just feel just, I think, honestly, it's on the way out with van living. I think van living is the next way to go. I really do. I think we're at the cusp of something really big. And people that want to live simply and want to prove that they can live simply can do it in a van. Like, tell me they don't have romantic nights, right? Here's a couple. You could tell they're a younger couple, I think. They stopped by an orange grove in the little town of Wiresdale. Yep, there's the van. Solar panel on the top. Yep, they get to see. Probably pick from the tree, right? Here's one. I'm not really big on this table. It does nothing for me. But it says swipe left for a van tour. Some people like that splash. I don't. But that's just me. Again, you know. I don't think it has resale value on it. I think resale. I think business. Okay, but the bathtub area is nice. I still like that one where you pop it up and then you could take a real bath, right? Because then you could just soak in it. I'm that guy. If you can have both, shoot, do it. Right, that's their setup. There's their storage area if you're wondering how the storage area is. And I love these pop or slide outs. I'll call them slide on. They have like a little shower area on the outside if you want to take. You know, because when you're out in where no one sees you, and a lot of people go to areas where no one sees you, you're fine. You just, you know, they take the shower on the outside. Look at this couple with their 3 dogs. I'm not gonna lie, I would do only 1 dog. Too much. Just no. 1 dog, that's fine, but not like 3. No, especially big dogs. No, maybe a cat. I've seen ones take their cat. I'd be afraid of the cat like dashing out or something or getting scared. I'm like, goodbye. Especially there's fireworks in the area, right? I'd be that guy, but whatever. That's just me. Here's a couple building, right? And they document it. It's smart because they're part of a whole community. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what they're doing there. Oh, huh? They're insulating it. That makes sense. Doing the wood there. All right. And you could get cheap wood, by the way. Some people do what they call IKEA. Now this, I like the setup. For the person in the room that's like clean up, not sure about the grout, if it is grout. I know there's like shower stalls that look real but aren't real. You can get them pretty much at any Home Depot and or Lowe's and put it in. I like the corner one, but see how the seats are butted up against it? I don't like that build. I like it when the seats can turn around and you have the space to sit. There are ways of doing it. See, she's kind of demonstrating. Oh, look at that. You know, how to set it up, but yeah, but they're right. It's good for them. I personally don't like that build though, because I like to be able to swivel my seat because I like sitting space. That's just a preference because I've looked at this a lot and I go, okay, what would I do with that? But see, look at the outside. This is a Mercedes, right? A month ago, we featured Thib and Annecy's Mercedes-Benz Sprinter L2H2. While it was still under conversion, we love how it all turned out, and we're excited to learn more about their journeys in the near future. Smart. Swipe left for Aventura. I will. Thank you. All right, this is very simple. Yeah, and I can tell it's probably her design, right? I do like that sink, I'm not gonna lie. Interesting, but that's called gas and that's called propane. I do not want gas. I want everything electric, everything. Because you don't have to fill it up when you're like, oh man, we're out of propane. Nothing that keeps like people like, ugh. Now here's a design, but this is more RV-ish. But you could do this, where the top actually goes higher and you have a 2-story. But it's like, it's kind of like a built-in space. So that's kind of it closed, and then it goes up, and then you have a 2 space, right? But that's the inside. So very modern, like deck on the top, right? Like I like this build, but a lot of people be like, I don't want to be seen in that. You know what I mean? If you're anywhere from 18 to like 28 or 30, you don't want to be seen in this. It's like, family vacation. Yeah, no, thank you. But if you want to go youth, I really want to see this lady's design. Hold on. Nothing like having children that support your van. Okay, we're going to click on her. I don't know if we're clicking on something we should or not. Oh, happy Danny _ Okay, let's see. Are you going to show us the inside? She's like, it's a mess. Alright, evidently. Well, this is the van. Bigfoot 4x4. My dad's van is pretty sick. Oh, it's his. Check him out. Okay, good. Done. Oh, okay. I see. She's trying to get it from her dad, I can guarantee it. Like, show us the inside. I haven't seen this. A lot of people have been kind of rehabbing ambulances to be something, and that can be done because they can kind of be sold cheaply, and they're usually really good because they're made for long. All right, let's see. Is this the inside? All right, yeah, totally, guys, man. I like the height of it though. I like this. Yeah, that's definitely guys, man. All right, I would convert that, but I like the sound on the outside. It's not creeper, right? You don't want creeper. Oh, okay, here's what I'm talking about. So when you have solar panels like this, you can actually, I like this. They can detach and then just wire them. Zamp portable solar panel hooked up, adding an additional 60 watts of solar to my power grid. Yeah, that's nice. All right, let's see if he has anything else nice. Maintenance. All right. Yeah, you can tell it's like a fire dude, woodsy guy. Yeah. All right. I put a little bit more design to that. But here's the top, right? This is what I'm talking about. This is how you have electronics for days. Yep, you just have solar panels like this. And you build it into your loan so it takes care of itself. It's no different than a home, right? But affordable. That's what I like about it. All right, let's go back. But I want to get you kind of thinking this way, because even if it's not for you, it's for somebody you know. Right, and again, you probably wonder why we're going like all forward on this. It's honestly, we had a guest on earlier, KOA.com, and a lot of people go, "What are you talking about when you talk about van living?" It sounds very like, all right, you know. Let's see. Let's click on here again. And I say once you kind of get in the mode of it, let's click on this girl. She seems happy with her new van. And I guarantee people are like, why are you happy about a van? It says, just a few weeks ago, Lucy was announced as the winner of Woody, the off-grid Pugo Boxer camper van. Lucy came down from South Wales the following Saturday. She was excited to say the least, as we were when we met her, and even more so to be able to hand her over the keys. Oh, man, lucky lady. Lucky. Let's see the inside. Does she show the inside? All right, they're like, dude, here's your van. Oh. I don't know if I can go full screen on that. Yeah, let's not. Oh, that's a nice setup. Oh, she won. Oh, yeah. She can take it anywhere. She can resell it, but why would she want to, right? When it's for free? Sign me up for that. I know, I'm jealous, you could tell. Look at that, though. Dreams come true. Lots of photo ops. I know people that invest in drones after they have one of these because they like to take like pictures from far away. See, van life. One lady had like, I don't know how many boots in her van. So, ladies, I know you're like, I'm all about my shoes. She had a bunch of them hidden in areas because she wanted to go out at night, you know. And it's not like you have to not go out at night. You do so. That's why I say have a place where you can shower, where you can use a restroom, where you know you can actually like enjoy your space, and you can, you know, you don't have to live in it. You could stay with someone, right? You don't have to worry about that. There's a lot of videos that show this, but I'm going to pictures because pictures are less problematic on my stream, and they do not create data problems for me because my computer's actually needs to be hooked up, which actually can handle that amount. Okay, here's a setup. I like this one. Okay, it's clean, it's sleek. You have the outdoor area if you want to like chop up on the outside and be on the outside. Sink, simple bed. Sometimes simplicity is just key. See? Simplistic. Easy. Well, let's click on this one. Why not? All right. Now you're probably like, ooh, too much. And I would add lights. Lights on the inside would be good for this van because it's too dark, right? You know, it's too moody. It's like, ugh. I want to see this one really quick. I saw this earlier. See the overhead lighting? That's good. I want to do that like if we're parking it. Oh, I see, because they're building it. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, see, you put like the little rock. I don't know if that's a rock facade or a real rock. Building it. Right, the mechanics of it with solar panels. That's what that's for. Oh, here's a guy working on his solar panel, right? How much solar power do you need for your tiny build? I say as much as possible. Put it on the sides if you can. This one's simple. I like this. I'm not big on the, what do you call it, honeycomb. But see how the seats swivel around? That's what I want. And I don't like those seats, to be honest. I think this is British because the driver's seat on the right hand side and the other is a 2-seat passenger. But you get the idea of like swiveling around and that's your seat spot. I mean, the dog is comfortable. The dog is like, dude, sign me up, right? Ah, Mr. and Mrs. Wife couple, cute. All right, here's another one. All right, the sink, very bold. Again, resale value, I'd say no. Avocado doesn't resell really well, I think. But I like this setup. It's a double bin. I think one's a refrigerator and the other's well, maybe it's a 2 refrigerator. I don't know. Sometimes they have freezers, but you know, here's the shower area. Again, sometimes I just like looking at these for like thoughts on how they like put things where they're at. I would always do at minimum 4 panels. If you have the space, use it. All right, just do it, because you're going to want power for days. You want, even like on a really rainy day or series of rainy days, at least 3 days worth of power for all of your devices. All right, if you have that as an idea, then you're good. I think we show this one. Yeah, but see the difference? Kind of makes you think. Again, light on the inside is what you need. So if it's dark on the inside, add light and you'll be fine. See, this is what I want on the outside. But imagine that looks like executive, right? And then they have, this is kind of, oh, you know what? Let's go to that. Shoot, what was her name? KOA, I think. KOA. Camping. There we go. Camping. Okay, they have a lot of sites. Where's the official one? I'll click on some of this. KOA camping. Alright. Alright, fine. We'll click on this one. See what we get. Okay. Alright. So this is an example of one of their many locations. This isn't the... Yeah, let's do that. KOA camping. Let's see, Campgrounds of America, right? Okay, so oh, sorry, I'm like, thought I was gonna go right to it, but nope. Okay, so here you go. All right, so this is the setup. Again, they're doing it in a Winnebago. I would take my van. See, that's an RV. You know, for those that have it, yay. But I wouldn't invest in a van because I see vans sit there and collect dust, and they don't do anything with it. That's my own personal opinion on it. Again, I know people will be like, "Hey, I like my van," or not my van, my RV, and I'm like, "Yeah, yay." I just wouldn't. Okay, let's see. Let's go to connect. Oh, there we go. Let's go to Instagram. Boom. Okay, let's go to their official one because I like official. And again, if you're just visiting KOA.com, okay, these are the areas that they have. Okay, and then you take the van living with what I'm saying. Now, this is like if you want to, pitch a tent, right? Look at that view. And it's a safe environment. It's made for campers, right? Here comes the sun. Hashtag KOA camping. Cute dog. Okay, here's a happy family, right? At the resort. So they have little cabins like this, right? You can park it and enjoy the time with your family, right? Maybe her son. Here's a nice setup. This is what they refer to as kind of glamping, but it's like a wagon setup. Camping doesn't always happen in a tent. Some of our campgrounds have taken unique lodging to the next level. At Ventura KOA, you can stay in your very own covered wagon, complete with a king-size bed, battery-powered lighting, and a sitting area. This setup is a little fancier than what you might have found on the Oregon Trail. Yeah, I believe it. See, here's an example of a van, right? All colored, decked out. Sunshine on our shoulders. What song always makes you think of traveling? Great question. But look at that setup, and you just park it right there. Not sure how much, but yeah, nice areas because you have amenities on the side, by the way, which you don't see, which is what you want. So you definitely want. I know one person said she has a membership to state parks. So she could use their amenities as well. I like this setup. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is kind of cool, just a vacation in. And I think they have it set up for you. We see a bestie glamping weekend in your future, right? Look at that. I don't even think they had it set it up. I think they just go boom, 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 done, done, done. All right, Campgrounds of America. Follow them on Instagram. Here's what I'm talking about. Van life, right? And it says Winnebago. Looks like we'd better get that peacock crossing sign up. So you see the peacock at the bottom? Yeah, cute. Nature. Oh, I love this. Who doesn't love father time, right? Little pit outside. The kids are like, yay, let's have fun. It says, get s'more family time at KOA. What's your favorite family camping activity? All right. I want to go up to this one. This one's interesting. This is what I'm talking about. Again, van life, right? On the outside, come on. That looks like a nice van, right? Sleek, executive-ish. Gather around the campfire. It's time for s'mores and scary stories. Yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, let's see. But yeah, if you're getting like relaxation in your head, it's relaxing. Okay, this is relaxing stuff. All right, let's click on this one. This girl's like, hey, I'm thinking about my life and I'm happy, right? Oh, nice yacht. Ooh, look at that bison. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Wow, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. Talk about travel. You know, have enough money. Work from your van. Never call a day in sick. As long as you have internet, yay. Oh, this is interesting. This is a van bill, I think. I like it. They went with mood on this grain of filter. But I like it. I like it. I think a woman would like that. All right, let's see here. Look at this. Even if you're just wanting to be out there with nature, look at that. Imagine seeing the galaxy like that. Whew, wow. Hashtag KOA camping. I love that they have rivers. Here's an example of what I was talking about earlier. If you're just joining us, we talked to KOA earlier on the show. And so they have outdoor areas like this. Now imagine you as a woman laying out. Yeah, it's almost like going to Cozumel or Cancun, but you know, you do it right there. Yeah. And let's see, it says, do you still have pool weather where you are? Oh, this is nice. I like this setup. I don't know if this is a cabin. It says the best dishwashing helpers. That's funny. Must be a cabin. I'm not sure if that's a... Maybe it is a... looks like a cabin. Yeah, they have cabins like this one. So you can go and rest. And remember, always keep eyes on your campfire. Here's a nice setup for your van. Right, a little area, a little spot. That's what they're talking about. So have that, and then have it for your family. Obviously, holiday times, what they have here. Dogs. Here's a family. This is what I think women think of as like roughing it. It's like you only want to do this for so long, right? And this is more roughing it than not. So I say, nah, don't do that. Treat her so she doesn't have to do that, right? I don't know what this setup is, but this looks nice. This might be an RV, because RVs really are decked out. And if you think of RV, all right, for the people that want to invest in their future, right? There are families that are starting to live in an RV like this. This is an RV. I know many of you are like, that's a kitchen. And it is a kitchen in a RV. It's one of those that actually they kind of go out to the side. It says, who would like to cook in this kitchen? All right. Look at that. Double fridge, all the amenities, stove, microwave, island, backsplash. Yeah, this is a RV. All right. People are commenting hearts. Who wouldn't? Mount Bergiab or Waiting for Sun says a little crap behind the island. I would say, dude, you get like, not like, you know, rent for days. You know, you pay it down. You know, a lot of these qualify for 30-year, by the way, if you have an RV. So that's how people make it affordable. I know a lot of people don't know that. I didn't know that. I'm like, oh, too expensive. But, you know, when you're not using it, Airbnb it. But have it nice like that. And then people won't mind renting it out for like a week or a weekend, you know. And you can make your cash that way. I know young people. I know a couple people from, I think, Ukraine that actually did that. And he actually was able to make his monthly payment just, you know, having it on Airbnb. And you let them take the rest. You know, you just make sure you, you know, if there's a problem, you report it, and their insurance covers it for you. So, you know, either way, your space is taken care of. Just make sure it's clean, you know, has the amenities all clean, and, you know, just, you know, done and done. But I guess my point is this. If you can chill, and you can do so safely in an environment like this at KOA campgrounds, why not? And if you can do so with a van, why not? Right, here's an example of a van. Right. Boom. Safe and sound. Right. But make sure you have solar for your electronics. That way you don't have to worry about, you know, making sure it's running or make sure it's all like, you know, all of that. Here's an interesting one. I like this one. Squarish. How do you camp? RV tent or cabin? I think that's a RV. Okay, so there you go. All right, you can see older photos, so they're not as vibrant. All right, I'm going to hashtag, I don't know if I'm going to get anything from it, but I'm going to hashtag van luxury because I really want to see some. Here, they don't have many. Let's try it. Or luxury van. Okay, perfect example. All right, this is an executive level setup. All right, and if you could do this, awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I had somebody say, "How would you do that?" And I was like, "I have no idea, but I want it." Right. This is a setup for like a recliner situation, and I think the front of it is that little door, and that would be. Oh yeah, I don't like that look. Old seats. I don't like old seats. Is that the same one? Oh yeah, yep. Lighting. Lighting is everything. See that? Now it's like, oh, that looks old, man. Although they got the couches in the back, right? And definitely the space in the back. All right. I'm not sure on the outside what type of van that is, but this is what you usually see these vans have on the inside. Okay, they have space for you to have a lot of passengers. So a lot of them use it. See, like this guy, for the travel industry, right? That's like a party van. Yay, party van, right? But if you could live in it, kind of like this space, and then travel, and then finance it for the price that you would some trucks and some luxury vehicles, right? Then you kind of like take it next level. I like this setup. I don't. I mean, it's a little cramped for me. Not gonna lie, but this is how you get more than a 2 or 3 person seater in the front. You have like the kids, so you could have like 2 more in addition. This is the way this one is. Let's see what this is. Oh, that was a refrigerator. Not gonna lie, I think it is. Yep, it is. Okay. Interesting. It looks like a little apartment. Oh, it's a fridge. Yeah, it is a fridge. Yeah, okay. Got it. Again, there's not many here because it's still kind of picking up, but I think it'll pick up. Maybe let's type in. I did van luxury. Let's do luxury van. Luxury van. If you're not following me, follow me at Aaron M. Sanchez. Oh yeah, hashtag luxury van has many more posts. I'm on Instagram, by the way, just kind of showing you what vans look like that you may want to invest in. Now, I'm going to click on this one. This is a different type of van. I think this is yeah, it's a Cadillac van. Or wait, I'm so confused right now. Or maybe it's a mock-up of a van? Anyone else think Cadillac could use a full-size luxury van? Oh, I see. Yeah, they edited it. Got it. Okay, they're like, oh, it should be. And not gonna lie, it's actually a good idea. But here's the interior that I like. Okay, and I've thought of this for a show, right? Like have a couple people, have these swivel around, and then have an interview show, and then have cameras on each side of the vehicle, on the inside, right? But now I kind of like, kind of limiting if I could sleep in it, right? Like this setup. I see. Okay, this is set up, but I don't know if he sleeps. I don't think he can. But on the outside, I want it to look very executive level, like this. I think this is B plus class. Yeah. All right, look at that. But see, it already looks like a tour bus, right? Kind of like this one. This is a Mercedes, right? That looks executive. Picking up one of our regulars this morning, right? And they're executiving that, right? Here's a design on the inside, right? Which is really just for like 4 people, kind of like a limousine service. Which I'm not gonna lie, I want those seats. Okay, I'm if you could finance that for 20 years, I say yes. But if you have only that has a limited resale because you can't just resell to anyone, right? But this is what they do for shuttle service, executive style, right? This is kind of older. I want to, but I don't like those seats. They feel 80s. I like this one. I love these seats. See that? That feels rich right there. Yep, Mercedes. Yep, Mercedes VIP Vito interior. So that'd be the front, and then. See, a lot of these all have, like, yeah, these are the seats. Comfortable, guaranteed. Something about that pattern, I don't know what it is. It's very like, oh, it feels good. But again, these are limiting in that they have no way to live in them. I mean, I guess you could kind of make a, yeah, it's not what I'm looking for. So luxury van is not what I was looking for, I guess. All right, fine. Let's do, what's the other words with van living? Van living. Looks like it's only van living. All right. Well, it says 34,000 posts. I mean, where's the other thousands of posts? Why are you limiting me, Instagram? Unlimit me. All right. Well, you get the idea. I don't want to keep bringing this up, you know, over and over and over again if there's no new pictures. Did I show this one or is this new? Okay, see this girl? I know. You're like, dude. But she's happy, right? Guaranteed? Yep, she's happy. She's like, I am at peace. That's her man. And they're enjoying life. Says Chest and Chill. He's got a lady for days. She's like, sign me up. But this is nice. I like this color scheme. I can see this one having resale value. Right? Comfy. Just have a nice scenery on the outside. What is that, like the Grand Canyon? Refrigerator right there on the bottom right. Power because of the solar panels. Little that. This I'm not for. Okay, I'm not for. And what that is a toilet on the inside. All right, I don't like that. I like privacy. And one lady, she's like, I don't want to kind of do that in front of my man. You know what I mean? So I'm against that. If you have that, I say, do it better. Here's solar panel setup. See, and it says for sale. This 4x4 luxury camper. Now, I guarantee you, it's either A, sold or going to be sold. Right? For somebody that's like, give it to me. Right? Here's the walkthrough. The only thing this is missing is shower. Yeah, that's the only thing I'd say. How much? It says under 2,000 miles, odometer. Easy breezy. This is a 2021 Ford Transit T350 high roof extended. I wouldn't recommend it only because I want a shower. That's my only caveat. I do not want no shower. So that's my own opinion, but don't say that's one. Nomadic van life. Okay, that's cool. Definitely a guy van, but I don't think it's big enough to live in. Probably for him, but yeah. You gotta think family. You know what I mean? Think family will be fine. Now here's a. Actually, let me click on this one. That's kind of cool. This is with little space. I don't like little space, but look at that on the interior, right? On the outside, they got the like that. That's like all terrain, right? If you're a biker, I get that. Well, yeah, that for people. Well, yeah. But see the swivel seats? That's what I'm talking about. There you go. That's a perfect example. I want it to be able to swivel. Then you have extra seating space. I like the black thing. Kind of feels like marine. Definitely tough. I like that. Says, do you want to buy a van? You always see people like, chill. You don't see them stressed in these pictures. And I think that goes to where they're like at. They don't have to deal with coronavirus because they're out in the open. They don't have to deal with high bills. They don't have to deal with high finances. I love this. This is like so relationship friendly. It says, here's the quote from Bianca Sparacino. This is Dirty Boots Travel. I think the sign of a true soulmate isn't someone you just want to do the super cool stuff with. A real soulmate is a person who makes any ordinary day fun. Some people make all these huge plans to do with their special someone. Screw that. Find someone who you can take grocery shopping and still have a blast with. Find someone who makes you look forward to waking up on Monday. I love that. I love that. Smart. I never see a lot of same photos. Seeing if I missed anything. Here's a nice little best breakfast views, right? That's a little stove oven, by the way, which works. You know, let's see. Let's click on this. Tartaruga fans. Okay. Oh, got it. Okay, it's the small vans. Got it. This was big in the 60s and actually early 70s and late 70s too, for some. But late 60s, early 70s, what do you think? So it's that setup. But like I say, maybe if you're single and you already got your girl and you're ready for that. But I say have enough space for later. Because if you're going to have a couple situation, pretty sure there's going to be a baby at some point, right? There's going to be a little one involved at some point. And I guarantee when the kids grow up, if you want to keep it, it's a bonus like spot for like your house, right? Build your credit, you know, minimize your expenses, and have money for days, right? Don't quit your job, just have a virtual job, or park it near your job. You know, I saw two ladies, which were one was a orthopedic doctor and the other was a surgeon, and they camp it out. Let me click on this one. Let me click on this one. This is a good view for ladies to kind of go, oh yeah, right, working in it. But they camped out near their hospital, and they just had all their luxuries on the inside, and they could go to sleep no matter what. They don't have to like do it in the hospital. See. So on the outside, you know, that's her just chilling. But I like this setup right here because that shows you like how functional it is, right? Again, that's propane. I don't go propane. I go electric. Let me click on this one. Oh, I like the little stand for the iPad. That's cool. We have a little. It looks like she has a mic at the top. Yeah. Again, not for everyone. Oh, let's see. She says, not a bad place to recover from COVID. Love my linen. HM home bedding. It's so cozy. All my favorite bits are in my home on wheels. Yeah. I love this couple. They're just like vacation mode all the time. They're like, dude, just like, yeah. They're like, yum. Ooh, craw. Ocean. Huh. Cute. Yeah, all in that. See, and you wouldn't know. Oh, they put the little thing, family _ camper. Yeah, I want to do that. I like privacy. Again, okay, if I can make a suggestion on this one that I think adds resale, get rid of this table. There's nothing good about circle table because you have little space for it, right? It looks good in theory, but for function, no. I don't like these handles on the side. They're very like, I just don't like them. I like them like sleek. And again, I'm thinking about resale. Again, I'm not knocking this person's like, style, but I'm just thinking like investment opportunity, right? What would you do to have a van make you money? At least anywhere from 30 to 40,000, right? Fix a van once every month. Do it by a style that will get sold, and pocket the rest, and then wash and repeat on credit. You could do that left, right, and center. You just have to get somebody that can build out for cheap, and do it in less than 3 weeks. You do that once a month, you got $30,000 to $40,000 cash. You use actually other people's money, meaning credit, as long as you have good credit, and you just get the build ready to go every single time. Go with what works. Don't go like weird. Go very what people like, and you'll be able to resell it again and again and again. Some people are making money doing that, just so you know. 30,000 to 40,000 is very difficult in some markets of real estate, but if you do it with RV, I love this one. Planning, like van planning, like this, you could do it easy. You just have to get the van. You could even go like a year old, and people will still love it. Because people really do end up living out of these things for a year, 2 years, 3 years, even 4 years. I've seen one in the UK for 4 years, and she's an artist, but she travels with her art, and then she just streams her art, and she's like, "Hey, support," and people just love where she kind of takes them. I don't know about putting this thing, but she's happy, and the dog is definitely happy. It says, "Keep your spirit young and never stop playing." We're going to click on this Van Life Travel Hub. I like these sites because they kind of like put everybody together on this. Okay, let's see if we have some more options here. Let's see what kind of sell these are, right? This couple is definitely kicking it. Yeah, he's totally kicking it. She's like, "This is just the two of us. Oh, they in love. They got money for days." Yeah, good looking couple. All right, let's see. This one. Ooh, I just saw one I like. All right, that's her. Oh, this is a before. Oh, yeah, it's an ambulance conversion. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, perfect example. This is an ambulance. All right, so this is the inside, kind of stripped-ish, right? So they convert it into that. Look at that. How cool is that? A little bit boxier, right? Look at that. And you could get these for honestly inexpensive, because they're like, what are we going to do with an ambulance that's already been like out of it? But if you could do that with this space, look at that. Ambulance conversion says, "We love to see unique service vans having a life after their original use." Yeah. Okay, so this is the one I want to go to right here. Oh, this is nice style. Look at that. Okay, this setup is nice, right? There's a little, toilet. Again, you have your privacy. You just close the back doors, obviously. You have the little thing that you slide over. You have the little nozzle. Now everything gets wet in these. Okay, so it's like a wet bath, if that makes any sense. So it's gonna get wet, right? But I like this like wood at the bottom, kind of has that beach feel underneath the feet. But everything gets wet in there. Okay, so you gotta be prepared for that. But this is nice. I like that. I love that on the outside. But you wouldn't know that looking on the outside. That's on the inside, right? That's what I like. That's what I'm for. Here's a nice one that I know ladies would like. Yeah. Like a nice little, a nice living room, right? Different place for the sink and the little kettle. Bohemian house on wheels, it says. Fridge. But see, style. When you have style, you got like, I think they put this on the back of the van. Yeah, so that's the seating area that she just came from. I want to see this one. But so you get ideas for your own like van. You're kind of putting probably your ideas together. Yeah, I don't like this wood. That wood feels 80s. I like that. Modern. I like that style in the inside. And I love that type of, I would put it on the top, to be honest. I like the drip down type shower. But you have everything you need. I just don't like, I don't know, I'm not big on RV feeling that way. But for somebody, it's good. Just for me, yeah. Let's look at this one. Before, after. See? Guaranteed they're making money. Guaranteed. You just get somebody that wants that. They want to live out of it. They want to travel for days. Look at this one. This is style. Modern-esque. Some like that, some don't. Yeah, a little too close space. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, always 4. Minimum 4. Okay, come on. This is cute. Oh, come on, he's cute. He's like, where are we going, Dad? We're going around the country. I like this one. My morning routine. This is life in a van. Van Life Squad. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's go to Van Life Squad. That sounds big. Oh, see? Look at that. Oh! Brush in the... Huh. Oh, she does it right. Convert our bed into a table. Huh. Go outside, soak in sun, and stretch. Huh. Make a cup of tea. Nice. I like her idea of, see, take off window covers, drink a glass of water. I like that. That's smart. Just like, boop, right there. Right? You're already thinking. Just got our makeup. Okay, let's click on Van Life Squad. Let's do that. See what we get. Put on something to wear. See, she lives in her van. I don't know if she lives anywhere else. I don't really know. Sometimes they set up the camera and they just do it themselves. All right, let's see. See, here's a few parked because it is like it's just a way of being for some people. Look at that, like the scenery though, right? Look at this one. They all have their individual style, right? I've seen this style. I actually like it because you have privacy on the left-hand side. It's a little too cluttered. I know people are like, But see on the left-hand side how this is designed? So I think this is good for a single person, not really a family of like 3, because there are families. But that's the outside. That's the inside. But they're making, you know, a design. But again, as long as the seats can go back and forth, I'm fine with that. I've seen better designs of that though, so that's why I'm a little like hesitant to be like, oh, I love this. But you know, I've been kind of going, do I want to travel with my book? And will it pay for itself? That's the other question. It's a cute couple. Aw, young in love. Before? Working on it. After. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Okay, I get that. I get that. That's more her design, which is smart. He did it for the lady. Smart. Oh, yeah. Huh. Yep, definitely. He scored. He's definitely going to be in it to win it with this lady. And then you could, like, take your travels on the road. Let people know, you know, what you're seeing. Let them kind of experience with you. Here's a setup. This is nice. And if you see that, you see what I'm talking about, use of space. So here's a modern, I think we saw this one actually. Yeah, I saw this one. Just I keep clicking though. See the bed? Nice and convenient. And this couple being goofy. If you like outdoors, and even if you don't like outdoors, look at this lady. Okay, perfect example. I like showing ladies because ladies, you could be pretty difficult on each other. You know it. And if guys want to say it, it's basically like you got to show them the ladies like this, right? Ah, that's funny. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh my god. You're kidding me. I would be wondering if those straps would, but she's obviously light as a fiddle. Oh my god. She's like, I score. I won. He'll do everything for me. Guaranteed. That's cute. Let's see. This is a... I think it's a... Yeah, let's click on it. Why not? So type if you like this build. I like the build. There's a thing called tiny homes. I love that tub. Let me just go back to that tub. This tub is the tub of dreams for me. All right. If you could put this in a space, yes. I don't understand what this is in, or like show me the outside. Like that looks like a. Oh, okay. Huh. Well. Huh. It says credit survival life world. Okay, I get that. Like a cabin-ish motorhome. Okay, I get that. I feel if you do now, I guarantee I'm going to click on this. You can judge me all you want, but if you are safe in this situation, you know you're going to feel good. Oh, this is the one that I was like, about. Okay, that's probably her friend, and then obviously another friend taking the picture, right? But if you're safe in this environment, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm not talking Creeperville. I'm talking about this, right? This is called. There's nothing creeper about it, right? It's a room on wheels, or it's a home on wheels, for some, right? There's nothing creeper about it. I think we saw this one. This is a little too basic, a little too square. This is a guy van, It's like not thinking of the lady. Ooh, this is a girl van. Oh, built to order. Here we have a beautifully crafted camper with your name on it. I go girl always because if you're gonna sell, you gotta think of a woman, because a woman usually will make a man want to live in it a long time. You know what I mean? If she's that woman. If she's not, she's still going to want to be comfortable in it and fashionable in it. And she's not going to want to be like scared of showing friends, hey, this is what we actually spent our time in. You want it to be able to be good for the friends and something that she's actually proud of, where they go, wow. And then who knows, they may do it themselves. This is what I call a corner shower. Corner showers make use of the area that they're in, and I like it. It gives enough space on the inside, right? And that's a portable potty. But you just close it, go to your potty, and there you go. I would do it a different way, where actually like it's in a bag, and then you just dump it like a dog potty system. But that's just me, because I say if you could get rid of like dog poop like in a bag, then you could do that. You know what I mean? Because I don't really like toilets like that, because and you don't want it circulating in the van. That's how things get clogged up, and so those type of ones actually are more they're actually better than most. This is a nice setup, right, with the projector. But projectors get actually really small. But the kitchen has a nice feel, right? It says, did someone say movie day? Rainy weather is sorted when your van rocks a home theater. Who wants one? Home theater in a van? Yes. If you can make that happen, yes. All right, here's a lady. Perfect example. All right. Happy. Now, on the outside, total like 80s-ish, right? But did she buy it for cheap and then fix it up on the inside? Yes, 100%, right? That's her build on the inside, right? Very, some would say bohemian. I would say Irish. But it's definitely her. But she fixed it up. So she saved. See, that's her toilet, right? And I don't know if that's connected to the drain. I wouldn't go drain, just so you know, because that's called maintenance for days. Let's see, I think we saw that one. Let's see. Oh, here's an interesting one. Style. Now, I know some ladies that can actually get a really good style in a van, and then you can see it before you buy it. Which I may actually reach out to after this, because I'll be like, you know what? Let's do business. Because it's really simple, people. You just have to have the builder, but you have to have the plan. And you have a good designer, you can have a designer for days. So get with a designer, and you'll figure it out. And if you know what, again, women want, you'll see a lot of these ones that if your eye kind of draws to it, it's more for a woman than a man. Men could do with little. That's what you see with these guys. Clutter for days, right? But women aren't that way, right? You're what I call, well, let's put it this way. If you take care of your body, you take care of your soul, you take care of your hair, you take care of your nails, you take care of your pretty much everything. You're going to want a place that looks good, like it's taken care of, right? And guys, if you want a girl in your life, you got to take care of the van, all right? Get that in your head. Don't be messy or sloppy. Not in a van, all right? So you got to make it look good so that you're like, oh, clean up, and it looks good on the inside. Doesn't look like a weirdo lives in it, right? Here's a nice, I like this style of cabinetry. I'm not sure if it works for this, but I like that style of cabinetry in a kitchen. I'm not sure I like it in this build, but that's just me. See, this is the top, and I love the top. Again, 1 solar panel doesn't cut it. Do 4, okay? And stack them if you have to. See, this is a guy van, all right? Now, would a lady be all right in this? That depends on the lady, right? I would say add more lights. A little too claustrophobic for me. Oh, this is nice. I like this. Oh, this is the same one. Okay. See, the back is you got to have light come in. Okay. See, there you go. You guys got it. Yeah. It says a table for 2, please. See? Looks nice. Comfortable. And breakfast for 2, right? Coffee in the morning. Yeah. I'm going to click on this one because there's nothing like a dog and a woman fun. Because a dog will keep you safe, especially if you have a big dog. Don't go little dog, go big dog. Actually, let me click on this before. I want to see what their after is. I like before afters. What are you doing? All right, modern. Yeah, there you go. Plenty of space. I'm not sure about the. I'm very big on those swivel seats. I know the one swivels, but I want both the swivels, so I'm very big on that. So I would move it in a little. But look at that. Plenty of space to cook. Very open. And for those that think like, oh, it's a little too like snug in there, just have light on the top, and then you feel open. That's why I like the first one. If you didn't see it, go check it out. Just go back on this video, and you'll see what I'm talking about. When you have like a skylight like this is a perfect example. It feels open and airy. See that top side? Again, it's a comfortable room, right? But you travel. I don't like the inside. It's too 60s for me. And I don't think it has a good resale value myself. I feel, but you know, I could be wrong. So if you look at it for a business opportunity, you know, do that. Here's a nice setup, right? I don't know about those seats, but you know, maybe they're given to her. Some just do it and they get off what they call the grid, or they just save the money. But come on, find a nice place to kind of, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I see. Okay, it's a different type of. It says, "Do you want to convert a van?" Click the link in bio to join Van Life Academy. They do have ones where they teach you how to do it. Which is obviously what she did, but I would go with a new build because you have good resale value. That is more for yourself, right? When you have the money. It says, my sketches are back, friends. I've been in a creative blog for many months, but lately my creativity is coming back to me, and I have so many amazing projects planned for this year. One of them is bringing back my sketches, for which I know many of you followed me 2 years ago. Who was here back in 2020 when I sketched on my posts? What a beautiful community we have built. I'm thankful for you, friends. Right, that's her inside, so she's chilling in it, right? And I'm just going to click on this. Judge me all you want. That is the view you can get at any time you want. You just got to travel there, right? Like, how nice is that? Right? It says credits, peachy, beach blonde. So, obviously a lady. This is interesting. I've never seen this. I'm just clicking on this for truckers. There's something about this I like. I don't know what I like. I think drive-in. Yeah, or beach fun. I don't know. I like those. I don't know. I like it. It says, now this is an added extra. Would you install this? I see. You can set them up at will. Yeah, I don't see why not. It's good for the kids. Here's an interesting setup. Oh, interesting. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, this one of those on the outside looks like a RV-ish. But see how they styled it? Very, like, modern. Like, it would look like a magazine. See that? Oh, I like that. Okay, that's smart for a bathroom. Tell me you don't like that. See that sink? That's style. So it's less like just, you know, no thought into it. Some get a little crazy. I go simple. Here's a girl working on her own. some of you ladies are really good with that. I say learn with someone who's a professional. See, like that guy. And they're converting a bus. Some people actually do this and they sell the buses. See, I don't know. That's a total. I'm like, no, thank you. But they save a lot of money. They really do. I wouldn't. Oh, that's a. Oh, I like that actually. Yeah, I didn't think I'd like it. I do. Buy or sell campers. A pair that travels together keeps memories that outlive a lifetime. Yeah, true. That's a small van. And that's an old van. But you could take any van. But again, resell a new one and finance it and prove that you can make money at it and just do one a month, you know. Just get your construction worker that works on kitchens that, you know, needs some work. Pay him, you know, as minimum as possible, you know, negotiate ahead of time. Get with a designer that is able to be like, okay, this is how I would see it. Make use of this space. Make sure you have a toilet / shower, 100%. Get one that, if you can, will be on nonstop with unlimited water, which again, that first guy I showed you actually has that ability. I don't know if he's going to sell his design on that. I would, but okay, this is a little, for some, like too boxy, but for others it's like, ooh, that's nice, right? Very Europe. And it's for sale. Yeah, the camper van of your dreams is here. This one is the complete package. 401 likes, and honestly, you could just pay for ads on something like this, and probably get a buyer within it, right? I don't know what this is. I think it's interesting. I think it adds a little weight to it, so you gotta, you know. But oh, I see that. It's like a deck on top. Oh, I actually like that. Yeah. Adventure company. Oh, I should have clicked through on that. Let's see. What was that? You know what? Let me click on that last one. That kind of shows what it is. I put the video on the end. I put it at the beginning to captivate. But, you know, that's my marketing advice for free. Adventure company. Okay. Again, 4. I did minimum 4. But they create them, evidently. And, you know, is it for everyone? No. Is it for someone? Yes. Nice though, huh? Now I would market this one up the wazoo, because the amount of money you'll make on this is quick and fast. Because you just say, oh, you know, get this for as low as, and then you do a 30-year, and people will be like, what? And then they'll be like, well, I don't want to do 30, I want to do 20. And you'll be fine. People want to economize right now, so that's why I've always said things ahead of time that make sense, and then I go, why didn't I invest in that? But if I were to invest in anything or go in with someone, I would go in on this and make a lot of money. I know it. This is a nice setup. This is more a camper dude, right? Because it will be. That's why I go big on the outside. This has resale value left, right, and center. You see that? But it doesn't spell 100% RV, so you don't feel like, oh. And by the way, this is a perfect example of where he's getting like his supplies and his water at a campsite. And you actually, it's like a gym membership. And I only know this because of the lady who actually does it all the time. I'm going to click on this. Judge me all you want. Let's see. Wheels to Paradise. She's out in the open, obviously. Right? Thank you for keeping it cheap. But that's the nature of it, right? It's usually just you and your friend, or, you know, partner, and or your mate, or, you know, whatever is important. This is a nice setup. I love these projectors. Look how small that projector is and how bold that is. The projector is right there. I'm like, dang, it says take movie night to the next level, tag your buddy, you'd be here with. I'd be like, what is that projector and how bright is that projector in daylight? Right? That's neat. Actually, I'm going to click on this one too. I wouldn't go with this close screen because I don't want to stand out. That's just me. But, you know, did they buy it? Did they go with it? Are they a couple? Yeah, of course, right? So they keep each other safe, right? But look at that. Oh. All right, like, who's the third person taking the picture? Look at this. Okay, perfect example. I love this. So evidently you can do it. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I don't love it as much. Again, I go with all solar. I would sacrifice this. If I could do solar and then cover like this at the top, think about the one that you want to spend your time with, right? Isn't that fun? Look at that. I guarantee they did like a little drone setup. They're like, all right, I think very much. Like, it's easy. I love you already. You're smart. Okay, here's a perfect example of what I was saying. Okay, here's a lady. Not sure if she has a guy in her life, but she's got her little cat and her little doggy. And that doggy gonna be big. It says, Emily still hates it when Malcolm comes into our van. Come get your puppy. Emotional individual. Huh? Anne's van. Let's see. Emily still hates it when Malcolm comes into her. Oh. Emily's the girl cat. That's so cute. Okay, I'm going to click on her. This is Anne's van. So, all right. Let's see what other pictures Anne has. All right, good. There's the guy in her life or friend. I'm not really sure. Sometimes they yeah. My van life story. Let's click on that. Part 1. Okay. Let's click on that. With her little cat. Oh, look at that. She's doing it herself. I lived in LA for 15 years and without a plan. I drove straight up to Washington to spend time with my family, be in nature, and start doing hobbies that I loved. 3 months in, on April 20th of last, that all came to a crashing halt. I lost my vision. Oh no. What? Oh, you can't leave us like that. Oh, no wonder. She literally lost her vision. Oh, she was admitted to the ICU for a brain aneurysm. That's what it reads in the Instagram post. Oh. Okay, did not know that. I want to follow you. I want you to be better, obviously. She says, I've always wanted to use this platform to be more of a storyteller versus only showing you the good things versus the bad things of van life or instructions on how to live van life. So we all have different stories to tell. So here's my story. Oh, you know, I'm going to heart that one. I did not know. How do I heart this? Heart. Yeah. All right. Wow. Okay. Huh. All right. Well, I hope you get well. This is her journeys in the meantime, though. So obviously like this with her dog. We're gonna have my babes tomorrow and getting back into the van group. Oh, okay, cute. So she's single. But look at this. Look at this setup. Like, and I get it, it's like an old camper vehicle, but on the inside, look how nice that is. Right? How many of you would do that? It says, today I'll be shopping for Christmas presents through Amazon Lifestyle, where I can easily shop categories like gift sets, black-owned businesses, and find on-trend products for my nieces. Okay, she gets it is a paid partnership, and a lot of these ladies get that because, you know, they make it look nice, right? So they get products, and then they get paid to promote. Sometimes they just get products, and then they have to do a post. The smart ones say, hey, if you want me to promote it, I need a little bit of pay as well, because, you know, I got to do the marketing for it, and then people will be like, oh, okay. But some of them seek them out because of their posts and the hashtags that they use. So she does quality posts. That's why people are like, oh, sign up, you know, with us, and we'll pay you, or we'll send you product, right? All right, so that's enough of that. Anne's van. I thought she was going to show more of her van, but she's independent, right? She gets to do whatever she wants, and I will say, you know, it's hard when you have life thrown at you all of a sudden. It's taken a while to live. Sorry about that. That's never fun, but at the end of the day, she's doing what she can, right? All right. Well, I think I've shown you enough. We've gone a little long on this. The reason I went long was to show you the idea of van living, because it's a really neat thing. And if you find time to do it with someone that you want to, either a friend or maybe a loved one, and you do so around the country, you could do it anywhere you are, just land, right? And then have fun along the way. All right, go visit again our friends over there. Again, they have the awesome campsites. KOA is where it's at. They know exactly what they're doing, and they can keep you safe doing it because they do it all the time. KOA.com again is where it's at. Go check them out, and now you understand van life living. It's really fun. All right, KOA.com. Go check that out. Again, KOA, known for Camping with Campgrounds of America. All right, Campgrounds of America. Everyone, I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez. Thank you for making it an awesome one. We'll see you tomorrow. Same place, same channel. Bye-bye, everyone.